How about now? No, still nothing. What?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now, John.
I can hear you. I don't think he can hear us. John, can you hear me?
What?
Super chat.
I can hear you guys.
Oh,
Yeah?
Can you hear us now?
Hey!
My God. What?
There we go.
What?
So what do you think of this match so far, John?
Oh, no, it's not back. It's not back. John, can you hear me now? John,
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can still hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
God damn. Great way to start the goddamn show. AEW All Out is happening. This is our AEW All Out watch along. Britt Baker and Big Swole are in their dental office match. What's this called? Tooth and nail?
Yeah, for some reason.
How's it been so far, John? I've been trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Not great.
It's a match, you know? It's what you expect, a lot of brawling.
So it's Britt and Swole.
Odd to start a pay-per-view with a movie match, but people wanted this.
Well, I think this deserved to be on the pay-per-view. It's been given so much time on TV. It had to be on the pay-per-view. It's just a weird match. Like they're fighting in a dental office. Okay. It's like some brawling in a dental office. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, but it's not terrible.
Well, just a bunch of hair pulling right now that I'm seeing.
Shout out to Derek John. Shout out to Derek John, who was bearing with us during the technical issues that started the beginning of the show there. With the super chat, there's no sound. It's fixed now. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But it seems to be all right now. So thank you to Derek John for supporting the Ringside Report Network on the super chat. Britt Baker's got a drill. Is she going to drill? And that's not a dentist drill either.
Oh.
That's just like a construction drill. It looked
Jesus.
like she was going to drill Swole's head, but instead she drills the dentist chair that Swole was on.
I hope this isn't a real office. It's going to cost a lot in repairs.
Well, Tony Khan's got a lot of money.
Oh my
so
God.
he can get his own little offices.
Britt has a syringe. Is she going to stab her with a syringe?
Novocaine.
Britt's got a syringe. Swole stopping her from stabbing. Oh, Britt stabs herself. Oh. Britt has a syringe in her leg. Why does Rebel have garbage on her head? I missed that.
They were brawling in the dumpster area.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think it's time right now. Is it already time for you to be on the show?
Yeah.
What's up, Debbie?
Can I?
Can you what?
Can I be on the show?
You could be on the show for a minute.
Okay.
All right? Who do you think's going to win this match? We got to get your predictions for the pay-per-view, okay? At the beginning of the pay-per-view, it's good to get your predictions.
I don't know who the wrestlers are.
You don't know who the wrestlers are? Okay, Britt Baker or Big Swole?
You could tell me. You could
I think he's undecided. He's not
You
sure.
don't know?
That's
Okay.
what-
How about Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara?
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna win.
He's going to win? How about Jurassic Express? Okay, you like these guys. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus the Young Bucks. Who's gonna win?
Young Bucks.
Young Bucks. Good prediction. Solid. How about Dark Order versus Zack Ryder, Scorpio Sky, Dustin Rhodes, and QT Marshall?
QT Marshall.
QT Marshall? All right. What happened?
Wow.
Did Britt Baker lose there?
Yeah, she like passed out.
Because she stabbed herself with the syringe? That's what happened? That was the finish?
I think Swole put her to sleep.
Oh, with like a choke? I was not paying attention.
Neither was I.
No, I think she put like a mask in front of her and like knocked her out.
Oh, like gas? She gassed her?
She gassed her.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Okay. How about who's gonna win the battle royal? Darby Allin or Lance Archer?
Lance Archer.
Lance Archer?
Yeah.
Okay. Hikaru Shida or Thunder Rosa?
Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. All right. Kenny Omega and Hangman or the Revival?
The Revival.
The Revival. Okay. Chris Jericho or Orange Cassidy?
Cassidy.
Oh. MJF or John Moxley?
MJF.
MJF.
Oh.
All right. Well, those are the predictions. Thank you.
They are locked in.
He predicts new world champion. He predicts Orange Cassidy to beat Jericho. And new tag team champions. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for being on the show. Now go back with your mama.
Okay.
See you later.
Easy.
I just traded my son for a cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee in the big time. All good?
Yep.
All right.
All right, this pay-per-view is actually starting now. That did kind of feel like a pre-show match. We didn't have audio. I wasn't really paying attention. It was in a dentist's office. It was kind of weird.
Weird
like,
out of nowhere finish.
What you just saw was the pre-show to the Wrestling Uncensored AEW All Out watch-along. That was just the pre-show. My son is on it. You know, we have the young talent show up, do a little bit. You know, that was the pre-show. The Young Bucks are coming out. This is when the real shit starts. This is when our pre-show truly begins. Welcome to the party.
You mean the pre-show's over now? Now it's the party. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Or whatever.
No.
Shout out to Lauren Cronish rolling one up for me. Rolling a number. God bless.
Oh.
Sasha Lagarde rolling a number and watching as well. Shout out to Sasha Lagarde.
Numbers all around.
Guys rolling up numbers. Smoking some weed. Watching the show. Respect. Brian Firth. Andy Burrows out in England. My man. Franco Nardolillo. Who else is on? Derek John. Alex
Man, it must
Taris.
be late though right now for Andy.
Yeah.
That's
He's
about
in
6
England.
hours ahead.
Tell you what, you guys are rolling one up for me. I got something else for you.
Oh.
I got something else. This is the real shit.
Dog.
All right, this match has begun. It's Young Bucks versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Why are you eyeing my banana bread, bro?
It looks good.
Always good. It's banana bread from space. You want a little bit?
Yes. Yes, please.
Have a little banana bread.
Oh, thank you.
Try that. That's right.
Yeah.
Made my own
I
banana
agree with you. This,
Made my own banana bread.
That's good stuff.
And that's just not any kind of normal banana bread. You know what I'm saying?
Take you to space.
Tremendous.
Some Joey Diaz banana bread.
It's top notch, all right? I make good banana bread. Woo! Yo, stop eating so much in the microphone.
It's ASMR.
It's too much. I don't like it. I'm going to turn your microphone off while you're eating or something. It's creeping me out.
People find it soothing.
I don't like it. I find it creepy. If you're going to eat, let's step away a bit. I hear you say this. I don't want to hear
It's
that
lip
shit.
smacking good.
It's disgusting. Anybody who likes ASMR is a fucking pervert. What the fuck is wrong with you? That shit is disgusting. You're a pervert if you watch that shit. Franco316 wants to know if it's special banana bread. Yeah, it is special banana bread. Yeah, and by special banana bread, I mean it's the kind of banana bread that not only tastes super delicious, but it also gets you very high. Yeah.
Yeah, this feels like how this pay-per-view should have started. Like, this is an
Yeah.
actual wrestling match here.
Oh, nice kick. Luchasaurus. He kicks nice. I like his kicks. Everything else.
Like, for the most part, he's okay. It's just sometimes when I think he's against guys he's not used to wrestling, he seems kind of off because like he has certain like style where he needs to have his kicks placed, and if he's not in the right place, it just looks bad.
I'm just saying his ability to throw those kicks, you know, they're nice. They look nice. He's got nice leg ability. You know what I'm saying? He's got good hip movements, flexibility, hip flexibility, and so on. He can kick, brother. He's got legs, and he knows how to move them. He's got educated feet. You know?
Yes, definitely. Yes, yep, without question.
He's got a PhD in kickology. Educated. Went to the school of foot things.
At the University of
Feats. The feet.
Yes. The Quentin Tarantino Center for Feet Research.
The thrill of victory. The agony of defeat.
Oh.
That's a great song. You know that song? Agony of Defeat by Parliament Funkadelic. I'm gonna take my shoes off and kick up my heels. I
imagine that song's like 7 minutes long.
Oh man, that shit is good. Trying to put a $5 hat on a nickel head. Do 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 do. That shit is good. P-Funk. Oh, Lauren Cronish wants the bread recipe. Oh, you do want this bread recipe. Let me tell you. First of all, you need about a stick of weed butter. So you have to know how to make weed butter. Can of butter. I don't think...
Sounds like you're starting your own little YouTube series now, Cooking with Dave.
I mean, I could, man. I make really good edibles.
Is that a botch right there?
For my friends and family, you know?
That looks like a botch right there.
Yeah, they were trying to do like the thing, the suplex over, and they kind of
couldn't do it.
They kind of fell over. It was like they weren't quite in the right place.
Yee.
Oh. Jungle Boy just took a suplex on the outside on the floor. That looks pretty good.
Super chat. Oh.
Hey, what's up, Patrick? Patrick C. Hamilton out in Saskatchewan says, once again, counting on you, not watching the pay-per-view. All right. Well, I should be watching the pay-per-view more, paying attention. Stop talking about this weed banana bread I have.
It's very good, though.
It is good. See, I make good edibles, right? Like, I could start another web series, Cooking Edibles with Dave. I make tremendous cookies. The cookies I make, ooh, top-notch.
Made brownies once?
No, I've never made weed brownies.
No?
Well, I made them, like, in high school, but not the right way.
Oh, you did, like, with the plant inside?
Yeah, dumb high school kids just saying, taking a brownie mix and just, like, sprinkling weed in there, being like, yeah, this is weed brownies. It's like, no.
It's terrible.
I mean, it works, but it tastes awful.
It tastes awful. Takes, like, you have to eat a lot of it, too.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not what you should be doing.
And it's not good to digest the plant like that.
You have to make butter or oil or something. I make butter, and I make very good butter. And that's the key. You want to make good, potent butter.
Going back to that suplex, look at that killed Matt Jackson. Not so much Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy, I think, he was already on the apron, but Matt Jackson took all that rope, and he just couldn't get over, and it looked like it killed his back.
And he's had that history of back problems, right?
Yeah, but he's a tough guy. He'll survive.
Yeah, he's tough. He's all right. I'm not concerned for Matt Jackson. That guy is resilient. The Young Bucks have taken a lot. They've taken much worse than that. They've got to win this match, right?
Well, they don't have to, but they're probably going to win, though.
They should.
No, they put over teams like Private Party. They can put over a team like Jurassic Express.
But
they'll probably win.
They should. because I think they're going up against FTR next. I think they have to win here. It makes sense. I think FTR wins the tag titles tonight. I agree with my son. Brilliant wrestling minds think alike. I think that the Bucks are going to win, and I think that FTR are going to win.
The Bucks are working like heels. They're isolating Jungle Boy. The ref is ruling in favor of them, telling Luchasaurus to go back to his corner, and like Nick Jackson's kind of like, yeah, tell him to go back into the corner. Like, it's very, like, everyone's going heel now.
I think the Elite are turning heel. See, like I was telling you, John, on Wrestling Uncensored, I was like, are the Bucks turning heel? Because they seemed a little mean to Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. And there's Nick Jackson. He super kicked Luchasaurus, who was on the apron, who didn't see the super kick coming. He kind of blindsided him with the super kick. Oh, Marco Stunt doesn't like it. Pulls Nick Jackson off the apron. Get out of here, Marco Stunt, you little bastard. Nick Jackson's going to kick your ass when he gets up, you little bastard.
Must be nice to have Marco Stunt around. Nick Jackson could call him a little bastard.
Yeah, it's great. Everybody could call him a little bastard. Yeah. I can call him a little bastard.
Little bastard.
My man Andy Burrows out in England asks, can we see Brock turning up tonight, Brock Lesnar? And I could see it. I said as much on Twitter today. I was like, yeah, I think it's possible. Some people were like, what are you talking about? You're an idiot. You're a smark. One guy called me a boomer, and I was like,
boomer?
And I was like, he's like, okay, boomer. And I'm like, I don't.
Boomer?
I'm like, I don't think you
How
know.
old does he think you are?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think you know what a boomer is. I'm not one. And then his reply was, yes, you are. I was like, all right. That's weird. That's strange, because a boomer is a baby boomer.
Yeah, it's post World War II. It's between like 1945 and like 1961. If you're born between those years, you're a baby boomer. After that, it's like Gen X. You're probably a millennial, if anything.
I don't want to bring it up, John. I don't want to give him more promotion. I could, but I'm not going to.
What is that meme?
It's just stupid.
That doesn't even make sense as a meme.
It was really
There's
strange.
so many better boomer memes.
I'd rather watch the pay-per-view than spend any more time on this dumb guy. Because I was like, what are you, 13? Why are you acting like this, you know? And he's like, no, I'm 24.
Jesus.
I was like...
You from Texas?
I was like, how are you acting like this at 24?
So, like, is he like a WWE fan that doesn't want Brock to go, or like, what's his deal?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to see the Twitter thread, John? I mean, I guess I could show you.
Oh, the thread.
There's a thread.
There
was a
back
thread.
And forth, a repartee.
There was a thread, John. Do you want to see the thread?
Yeah, show us.
All right. I'm not scared. John, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay,
I see it.
Okay, I can see you. I can't see you, but I can hear you, so that's good enough. And I can only see my brother right now.
Excuse me.
I'm staying away from that shit. Good God Almighty. So there. So this is what I tweeted. Because Tony Khan says he can't comment on Brock Lesnar's free agent status, calls him an underrated worker. So like, can't comment, underrated worker. And then I go, why can't Tony Khan comment on negotiations with Brock Lesnar? Is something happening? Will he show up at All Out tonight? Right? Just
innocuous,
right? This guy goes, no. Like, that's his only tweet, no. And he's all right. He's fine. And I go, but maybe yes. It'd be a big surprise for the pay-per-view. I'm like, come on, man. Why not? It'd be fun. And then he's like, yeah, whatever. This is not the same guy. And then this guy chimes in. I'm having this normal conversation with this guy who's like a wrestling fan. And then this guy chimes in over here. You're a smark. I was like, what? And I don't really understand how that's an insult, really. Oh, powerbomb on the apron of Jungle Boy. That was nasty. Hold on. Can we just go back? So he called me a smark. And then this guy was like defending me. And then this other guy was like, how many times his feeling got hurt when Punk didn't show up on AEW? And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you, 13? Get it together. That's all I tweeted to him. And then he goes, 24, dummy. And I go, 24? And this is how you act nice. Why don't you
that's
have
why.
your own picture on Twitter? What are you, embarrassed, you know? Because he's got a picture of The Rock, and he's, like, just calling people dummies and shit. And I'm like, yo, you must look terrible if you're talking like this on Twitter, right? And then his comment was, this. Okay, boo.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, and then I assume that he looks like this fat picture. Like the blob in this picture, I assume this is what this guy looks like, but whatever. That's
Does that make
besides
you
the
the
point.
emoji?
So, I don't know. And then I go, you don't even know what a boomer is? I'm not one. You lose again. Then he goes, you are.
Yeah, he really doesn't know what a boomer. He thinks a boomer is probably like someone who makes a lot of noise. And it's like a boom.
I don't know. But he called me a boomer, which is like a baby boomer. And it's like, yo,
It's our parents.
I'm like 34, man. I'm not a baby boomer. Oh, near fall there. This has been a good match. Jungle Boy is taking a vicious beating from the young buckaroos. I like this stuff. But yeah, so that guy was like mad at me because I suggested that maybe Brock has a 10% chance of showing up at AEW. And that's what I'd give it, a 10% chance of showing up. Like, hey, I think it would be a big surprise. It would be very cool. It's unlikely. I think he probably winds up in WWE after all's said and done. But yeah, I think there's a chance. Because like we talked about on Wrestling Uncensored, John, if you're a wrestling company who's owned by a billionaire, you'd have to be stupid not to negotiate with Brock Lesnar if he's a free agent. Right? Like, he's one of the hottest free agents, if not the hottest free agent in all pro wrestling. And no, it's not impossible. I would love to see it, but I don't expect it. Which is why wrestling surprises are fun. Because the best wrestling surprise is something you do not expect, but you really want to see. Like Brock Lesnar showing up and like beating up John Moxley at the end of the night. You know? That would be cool. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Do I think it could happen? Yes. Because anything could happen in the WWE. I mean, AEW, pal. Brother.
I have to say, Luchasaurus Jungle Boy.
Whoa!
What's that, John?
Like, they're really, like, firing here. Like, they're hitting some great offense here. I mean, Young Bucks, too, obviously, but you don't get to see Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus hit all their moves all the time. They're actually hitting all their moves this time.
Luchasaurus just did a big dive into the crowd. Uh-oh, here come the Bucks. Double super kick on Jungle Boy.
Oh boy, the resilience.
So Luchasaurus is like outside the ring because he did a big dive on the crowd. He missed the Bucks.
I have to say, yeah, well, missed the Bucks. Like, I felt like he was shooting for everyone else but the Bucks. It looked like on that one.
Yeah, it was a little weird. Ooh. Double knee. It's over. Young Bucks win. That match was good.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Solid
For
wrestling.
an opener,
Yeah.
I consider that the opener.
Never did I once believe during that match that Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus would win, though. You know, I think you got to try to get that done. I didn't see a near fall where I thought, oh, this is it. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are going to win it here. Bucks seemed pretty much in control the whole way through. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus got a bit of offense in, but, you know, it was a good match. They went at it. They competed. They hit some cool moves and everything. It was good, but I never believed that Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus would actually win. I went into the match thinking Bucks are going to win. And at no point during that match did I kind of think, oh, maybe not, right? Good match, though. Really good, but not a classic. Just a very good opener for the pay-per-view, even though it wasn't quite the opener, right?
JR is looking super yellow. What is this shirt?
That shirt.
It's like a raincoat? Yeah. It's a raincoat.
Like, yeah, I like that shirt. What is that? It's like plastic? What's going on there?
Yeah, it's like
is it plastic?
It's like a raincoat.
It does look like a rain jacket shirt, but maybe it's just the lights on it. I think it's just a normal button-up shirt.
Really?
I don't think it's made out of, like, rubber. I don't think JR would be so bold as to wear, like, a rubber or leather type of shirt.
So avant-garde.
A yellow one at that. I think it's just a shirt. It's just the way it's creased and the lighting. That's not like a BDSM shirt or something.
No, not BDSM. Just like he's wearing like a raincoat for some reason.
No, he's not wearing a raincoat. Why would he wear a raincoat?
I don't know. It's raining in Florida.
But there's no shirt on underneath. Who wears a raincoat buttoned up with nothing underneath?
I don't know. JR, he's feeling saucy.
JR shows up to AEW pay-per-view wearing a cowboy hat, a raincoat, naked underneath.
Yeah.
Some cowboy boots. What is he, Jim Leahy?
It's like he's going to a rave. I'm down with that.
Well, we saw him do the entrance. He's wearing pants. So.
Now.
Or when he did the entrance, he was wearing pants, John.
Sits down in the booth. Hope you don't mind. Take these off. Been bugging me all day.
So, Jim Ross is wearing a fireman's raincoat with nothing underneath. We've seen his balls several times during this pay-per-view. It's been quite a show. But he's looking good because no doubt he's with Manscaped. And if you're with Manscaped, you can go to manscaped.com and use the promo code Ringside20 and get 20% off your order plus free shipping. How do you like that? You can have nice balls. If you want to dress like JR with just a raincoat, a cowboy hat, and nothing underneath, you need Manscaped. All right?
Give you the confidence.
That's the look, okay? That's what I'm doing. That's what he's doing. That's what Johnny's doing. Next show, we're all going to be in just yellow rain suits.
It really does look like one.
Naked underneath, cowboy hat. By God. Manscaped. Manscaped.com. Promo code Ringside20. Shave your goddamn balls. What the hell is the matter with you?
Right now.
Do it now.
Going back to that tag match, when it comes to like making that more exciting, that's more on the Jurassic Express. They got to bring it more. I mean, the Bucks, I think they bring the best they possibly can, but Jurassic Express has to bring the fight as well to make it interesting. So they have to up their game.
They are what they are.
Wow, you gotta go above your, level pretty much at this point.
Yeah, but this was a kind of match thrown together. No real feud here. Two pretty much babyface tag teams. The Young Bucks are top 2-3 tag teams in the company. Come on, you know what you're getting here. That wasn't supposed to be a big spot for Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. That's just a match to get them on the pay-per-view. They get the honor of wrestling the Bucks. Like, that wasn't a moment for them, you know?
You got an opportunity. You got to make the most of it. They keep saying that all the time. Make the most of your minute.
Rock hard.
Well, they had a good match, John. What are you complaining about? You liked it, right?
Yeah, but you complained that it wasn't close enough. Like, you never thought they'd actually win Jurassic Express. And
yeah.
They have to up their game.
I understand having to put the Young Bucks over strong. Like, I don't... I'm just saying it wasn't a classic match. It wasn't like a evenly paced match. It was like, okay, this is where the Young Bucks kind of win here and look good, and it's an opener. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's an opener. Bucks win. They'll face the FTR for the titles in the next pay-per-view. We have a 21-man casino battle royal happening, John. There are people entering the ring. Who's come into the ring? Rock Hard. Jake Hager's in the ring. Christopher Daniels is in the ring. Who just came in?
You got
Trent's there too.
Trent is in the ring. There's the Butcher. There's Ray Phoenix. So it's these 5 start. It's a casino battle royal. I know they showed the rules on the screen, but there was way too much writing, and I'm not doing that much reading. I'm trying to watch wrestling, not read a goddamn book. So it's the Blade, Rock Hard Hager, Christopher Daniels, Trent, and Ray Phoenix in the ring. And there's a clock going, so I'm assuming somebody's going to show up at some point when that clock strikes 0. There's 2.5 minutes on the clock.
5 people will.
What is the meaning of this casino battle royal, John? Do you remember the rules?
Well, yeah, they come in like clubs pretty much, right? And I think there's also a joker. So, one person at the end, I'm guessing. I think that's how it works. So, yeah, they pretty much just come in different groups, pretty much, 5s.
Groups of 5?
Suits, John. They're called suits.
They said clubs on the screen.
Well, that's one of the suits. You got your clubs, you got your diamonds, you got your hearts, you got your spades.
He's got that right. That is correct. It's correct information,
The
Johnny.
suits.
The suits, brother.
It's a zoot suit riot.
Whoa. Popping that cherry, daddy.
Oh,
Daddy. Oh, baby.
99. Take us back.
Oh, man. Johnny knows what I'm talking about. So, brother, this match is weird. I don't understand. So, it's going to come in groups of 5. So, in a minute from now, there's going to be 5 more guys that show up. Minute and a half. 5 more guys are going to show up in this match. And it's what? Over the top rope? Is it over the top rope battle royal? Is that the deal here?
That's right. That's right.
But, of course, because this is stupid, nobody's going to get actually eliminated until everybody's in this match.
No, I think some people get eliminated.
I don't
Too
know
many
about
people.
that.
You got to
We'll
eliminate
see.
some
Like,
people.
if Billy Gunn enters, he probably won't last the whole time.
I'd be surprised by that, actually. Billy Gunn's one of the
Super
bigger
chat,
guys
super
in
chat.
AEW.
Oh! Yeah, Billy Gunn would be cool. That's what I'm hoping for.
What are you hoping for?
Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass.
To win?
Or to
No,
make an
no.
appearance at the very least.
You know, no, he's in it.
Oh, he is?
He's in-
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
But there was 4 mystery guys. There was 17 announced and 4 mystery guys. And I said that I hope that the Ryback is one of the mystery guys.
That's right.
And the Ryback wins, brother. Ryback rules. Feed me more, cocksucker. Wasn't that Ryback's catchphrase? Feed me more, cocksucker. That was a
That was
catchphrase.
short-lived.
Yeah. That was good. Great catchphrase from Ryback. Derek John, shout out to you, man. I like Derek John. He's a good guy. I'm predicting the wild card will be Cody or Brock. That's what he says on the super chat. The wild card will be Cody or Brock. My God, imagine Brock Lesnar is the wild card in this casino battle royal. Shit, brother.
That's too big of a surprise, though. I think, like, to have
Too
Brock
big?
right now in the pay-per-view.
who's this big
Right now in
gentleman?
the pay-per-view.
Who is this large gentleman? Okay, Frankie Kazarian is showing up. A large gentleman is showing up. There's Chuck Taylor from The Best Friends. Who's the large gentleman with the big chest? Oh, he's like one of their jobbers, right? Who is that guy? Santana and Ortiz, proud and powerful. If I wasn't proud, then I wouldn't be powerful. Do 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 do.
We have our wrestlers.
John, who's the guy in the blue trunks? The big guy.
Oh, he's wrestled in dark, like, I think once or twice.
Will Hobbs.
Hobbs.
Frankie Kazarian. Oh, these are the diamonds. So it's suits. It really is suits. So Frankie Kazarian, Will Hobbs, proud, powerful, Santana Ortiz, and who was the other one? Frankie Kazarian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Hobbs. Will Jobs. Will Jobs a lot, doesn't
I
he?
don't believe Chuck Taylor hasn't got in the ring yet, though, so he's not officially in the match.
The Tennessee Gentleman.
Either
What is
have Santana or Ortiz.
he? Is he the Tennessee Gentleman? Is that his nickname? I like that.
Whoa. Oh, we have our first elimination.
Oh, somebody got eliminated.
The Blade.
Oh, get out of here, Blade. But there's so many guys outside the ring because they haven't started the match. It's hard to know if they're being eliminated or they're just wrestling outside before the match starts for them. What is the meaning
Well,
of all
Trent
of this?
did-
Oh, did Christopher Daniels get eliminated?
So it would seem.
He did. CD is gone. Oh, so they are eliminating people before everybody comes in. That's good. That's good. I'm happy about that.
It's already too many people.
Like in the match? Yeah.
Yeah.
45 seconds till we get another suit ski. Another group suit.
The
Group suit riot.
Riot. We should watch. We should try to find that. Like, remember that WrestleMania 15 like pre-night before special? They had the Cherry Poppin' Daddies were there. Isaac Hayes sang "Chocolate Salty Balls."
On what?
It was like a WrestleMania 15 like pre-party. Like Vince was in attendance. It was like to build like the storyline. Like the corporation was there. Like Vince was throwing a party, and like Isaac Hayes sings "Chocolate Salty Balls" while Vince and Shane dance in the audience. We should find that, like, watch it. It's lots
the
of
next
time.
watch
But
along.
I remember watching that when I was like 8 years
DX. It's DX.
old.
Oh, no, wait,
I'm
this is Billy
an
Gunn.
ass man.
Holy shit. His Titantron is DX. Did you see that? It's like green squiggles like DX. I was like, why is DX here? Oh, now it's Kane.
Oh.
There's fire. Oh, no, it's just Pentagon. Billy Gunn is in. Pentagon is in.
Billy Gunn doing the crotch chop.
Who else? Who's next? It's Established 87. Who's that? Who's established in 1987?
Taz.
Oh, Brian Cage and Richard Starks. Oh, Ricky Dicky Starks. Billy Gunn is bigger than Brian Cage. But Brian Cage trying to press slam Billy, and he does.
Oh, boo.
Brian Cage, the machine, has press slammed Billy Goon. Billy Gunn's been eliminated before all of his suit has even come out because here's Darby Allin. What does Darby stand for? It's short for...
I think Darby is the name.
Just Darby?
Yeah.
It's not like Darble?
Nah, Darby's a name.
Darby?
Yeah,
Like
Darby's the name,
Irish,
yeah.
Scottish.
Oh, all right. I thought it was short for something like Darbinius. I'm going to call him Darbinius Allen. Oh, did he just eliminate Ray Phoenix?
Yeah, if you get thrown to the stairs, does that count?
I think it does. I think Ray Phoenix has been eliminated by Darbus Allen.
Yeah, he's going to the back. It's funny how they do it, just like a video game. They get thrown out, then they just like get up and immediately go to that. They don't look back. They don't do anything. They're just like, they just walk to the back like it's a computer code.
Yeah. They don't care.
Yeah.
Who's your pick to win this thing?
Who, me?
Is it Darbus? Oh, Chuck Taylor's been eliminated.
I'll take Brian Kaje.
I'd say Darbus Allen or Ryback. John?
I had Mystery or Ricky Starks.
Oh. I have Mystery or Ricky Steamboat.
I'll take Brian Kaje.
I'm going to take the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I'm going to take John Cena.
You know, Ringo Starr's real name is Richard Starkey. You think Ricky Starks is like some kind of homage to Ringo?
That'd be a weird thing for a wrestler to do. Be
It's
like,
like, I
yeah.
love Ringo.
So Ringo Starr's real name is Ricky Starks?
Richard Starkey.
So Ricky Starkey?
Yeah.
That's weird.
You think his finishing move's like the peace and love buster?
Ringo Starr is a finishing move?
Oh, no, Ricky Stark. Like if he's like a Ringo homage, you know, like all his names are named after like Ringo songs or like Ringoisms.
I don't think so. I don't think
We're pretty
Ricky
good.
Starks is that deep for Ringo Starr.
You should though.
I think
should have
only-
his little glasses. Always walk to the ring. Like,
I think only you have made that connection.
just want to see a Ringo themed wrestler.
Okay, the countdown is done. We are now seeing people. There's a Canadian flag. It is Sean Spears. Here comes Sean Spears. It's the next suit. I think this is
Hearts.
spades or hearts or clubs. It doesn't really matter. It's just the next grouping of people. And is this the fourth and final grouping before we see the 21st man in the Battle Royal? Have we been through? Are we here yet? Are we there yet, John? We are, right?
I feel like there might be one more group then the next one, I'm guessing.
It's groups of 5, no? So shouldn't it be 4? They started with 1. Then they had the second one. Then a third one. This is the 4th one, isn't it? Isn't this the 4th group of 5?
Or is this still part of the third group of 5?
I think this is the
But yeah,
last
they're
group
just-
of 5.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the last group of 5. Then,
Yeah.
then there's one more person.
Eddie Kingston and the Butcher arrive.
All right then.
And Sean Spears didn't even go into the match. He went to commentary instead.
Game plan.
Oh, yeah. Smart man, Sean Spears. Oh, now he's going to go in. Here comes Sonny Kiss. Sonny Kiss about to lay a smackdown on Rock Hard Jake Hager. Sonny Kiss getting some Rock Hard Hager. Oh, Hager laying a smackdown on Kiss.
Who's this?
Who's this now? Oh, it's Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk. Oh, he just dives on 3 dudes and takes him out. Oh, just punched Brian Cage right in the mush. That was a good one.
Here comes Jake the Snake.
Let's Archer. Oh, Sonny Kiss eliminates Jake Hager. Good God Almighty. Rockhard Hager eliminated. Oh, Brian Cage has
Yes.
Sonny Kiss, though. There goes Sonny Kiss, eliminated by Big Brian Cage. Johnny?
I'm gonna guess that's Hager's next feud. I guess is gonna be with Sonny Kiss.
All right.
Possibly.
Wow, you just had
Oh
Gino
yeah,
wrestle
yeah,
Jericho.
definitely now.
Hager just punched Sonny Kiss right in the face.
Definitely feuding now.
Hager's mad. Santana and Ortiz are in this. Oh, no. Santana just got eliminated by Trent. And there goes Ortiz. Oh, no, not yet. It's not happening. Ortiz still in the match. Oh, but he's on the apron, brother. There goes Archer. Oh, Archer eliminates Trent. Ortiz thinks he's got it, but he just gets punched and knocked off the apron, and now Ortiz is eliminated.
Oh,
3, 2,
the Joker.
1. Is this the final guy? Is this the last
Joaquin
man?
Phoenix.
Who is?
It's Ringo. Peace and love.
SSP. Who's that? Steven St. Pierre? Who's this man?
I thought that was Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, it's Evan Bourne.
Oh,
Cool.
That's a nice surprise.
Matt
Sydal.
Sydal.
Oh, that's cool. Evan
Oh!
What the hell? Evan Bourne went to do some sort of dive
my
off
God.
the top and just completely
Oh.
just fell on his ass.
On his neck.
What the shit was that?
It was like there was fog or something from his promo, and maybe it made the turnbuckle slippery.
That was fucking crazy. What the fuck?
Oh, sub debut.
God damn, man.
Oh, well, he can stand.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. It could.
Oh no, that was pretty like shockmastery.
No.
I mean,
That's not a great way to debut in AEW. You come in, you're like, oh, blah, blah,
Let's
blah.
go,
Jump
let's
on the
go.
top rope, and then just fall on your ass. Like, that was terrible. Oh, no. Oh, that's got to
He
hurt.
wasn't seriously injured.
He
That's the
might
important
be.
part. Like,
You don't know.
No, the way he landed, it wasn't that bad. You could tell, like, he saved himself.
camera's not focusing on him though. They're like, yeah, forget this guy.
Let's forget he's in this. Is he still winning this thing? Like, does he win now? I like Evan Bourne and all, but like, ooh.
His haircut is not doing him any favors.
Well, it's not the haircut. It's like, well, it was that dive that was completely botched as soon as he came into the ring. Like, I don't know.
Well,
You come into the ring like that,
it
it's
was-
hard to believe you winning, and I don't
It
know.
wasn't a dive. It was a shooting star press attempt, I believe.
It was goddamn ugly.
It's a signature move.
Yeah, he slipped, but thankfully he's not hurt. I mean, he's still going here.
Pretty bad time to slip.
You see that, German?
Yeah, Brian Cage just gave Eddie Kingston a pretty serious German suplex.
Nasty.
Who was that?
That was a Ringo.
Ricky. Oh, he accidentally clotheslined Ricky Starks, Brian Cage. Oh, now Darby Allin hit him with like a stunner thing and then eliminated Ricky Starks. Oh.
Ringo.
See, Ryback's not in this, so my pick Darby Allin's still in it, John. All right? Darbus Allen.
Oh.
Let's go Darbus. Oh, Brian Cage just hit him with some sort
Like a
of
muscle buster.
fucking
looking-
death move. That was horrible. Oh, and Darby rolled under the top rope, and then Ricky Starks attacks Darby. And now Ricky Starks is going to beat up on Darby because, you know, why not? Oh, he's got a body bag.
Coroner. So sick of that guy.
Andy Burrow says, man, this match sucks. Do we disagree with that statement? I don't know, man. That Evan Bourne thing was cool but
Is that broken glass?
until he jumped into the ring. Is that glass?
It looks like glass.
It's like some broken glass now that Brian Cage has in like a body bag. He's got a body bag with broken glass in it, and he's putting Darby Allin in the bag.
Odd time to be doing this.
This has been kind of a weird match. Like, so far, it's not been great, but it's a battle royal. You know, what are you going to do? I don't love the concept of the casino battle royal. Oh, Cage has Darby in the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So Cage put Darby in the body bag, closed it, and then threw him, like, powerbombed him out of the ring, over the top rope onto the stage. And Darby's body just bent, like, in a weird way. God damn. Was that thumbtacks or glass? I think Taz is saying it was thumbtacks. Maybe it was thumbtacks.
Doesn't seem to be bleeding, though.
No, but his neck might be broken. I don't know. That looked awful. Jeez. Why would Darby Allin take a bump where he's in a bag and he can't see? Would you ever take a powerbomb from Brian Cage in a bag?
It was definitely the move of the match so far.
Yeah. Would you want to take that, John?
We'd have to talk about it.
When John says we have to talk about it, that means hell no, he's not taking that shit. You're going to let Brian Cage put you in a bag full of thumbtacks and powerbomb you out of a ring? Jeez.
Brian Cage,
Darby
actually,
Allin.
I trust more than most people. So
yeah, but
it's
still,
possible.
It's a pretty dangerous spot.
Well, that's why we talk about it.
Here's Evan Bourne starting to look good. Oh, he just got, like...
His head smashed into those...
Yeah, he got
glass.
spine busted and thumbtacks by, what's the guy's name? Hobbs? Mo Hobbs? Joe Hobbs?
Matt Hobbs?
Matt Hobbs? Mike Hobbs?
Hobbs and Skag.
Oh, Hobbs just got pounced to death. That was pretty nasty. Lance Archer just gave him a pounce. He's still in the match.
Is that like a tribute to Monty Brown?
I think so, because Lance Archer was like friends with Monty Brown. Wasn't he like a tag team partner of his?
TNA.
TNA? So Lance Archer does the pounce, and he just pounced the hell out of Calvin Hobbs. I don't know what the guy's name was. Hobbs and Shaw.
That's a movie.
That's The Rock, isn't it?
It is. The Rock is Hobbs.
If you smell la 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 la. Hey, I had a thought last night. You know how you know Ray's wife, Rey Mysterio's wife, how she's been on TV a lot, you know?
Yeah.
You know, you remember the Ray and Dominic and Eddie Guerrero thing?
Who's your puppy?
Eddie's daughter was on the show.
Yeah, Ray's daughter was on Raw too, but like whatever. It's not what I'm talking about.
No, Eddie's daughter was on the pay-per-view today.
On the AEW pay-per-view?
Yeah, she's on the red carpet.
Oh.
The one who's married to Aiden English.
Yeah. Yeah, well, who watches the red carpet? Anyways, in the WWE story, right? Did Eddie Guerrero also have sex with Ray's wife? Because, like, was there a possibility, right? Like, Eddie Guerrero was telling Dominic, I'm your father, right? And Rey Mysterio was like, no, you're not, Eddie. Screw you, man. But Eddie still, like, had a match with Rey Mysterio where, you know, Dominic's custody was on a contract on a ladder match with Ray, you know, Eddie and Ray. So, like, in the story back then, did Ray's wife have sex with Eddie Guerrero? And, like, Ray knew about it, but he was just like, you know? And if so, shouldn't she get heat now that we've finally seen her on WWE TV all these years? These are the things that I think about.
The story that Eddie said was that Ray was having trouble having a kid, so Eddie had to step in to make sure that they had a kid.
Right.
And he let Ray raise the kid, but Ray says that's not true.
Oh, okay. All right, so no heat on Ray's wife. So it's Evan Bourne, Lance Archer, and who else?
Eddie
Kingston. The final three men in this battle royal, I think, unless somebody's hiding. Oh, did Seidel just get eliminated?
Yeah.
He did. Evan Bourne's eliminated. It's Archer and Kingston.
Mystery.
Is Eddie Kingston going to win this thing and get a title shot?
What's going on here?
Or will it be Lance Archer? Archery!
Well, you can't go wrong with either or, it seems.
Oh, the god dang Butcher trying to stop Lance Archer on the apron. Jake the Snake, though, trying to distract Eddie Kingston with a snake. But Eddie Kingston's buddies, Butcher and Blade, getting in Archer's face. Eddie Kingston just bit Archer.
His ear.
They are both on the apron. They are the final two men. They are teetering on the edge. Jake the Snake is now hitting Eddie Kingston with the bag with the snake in it. Oh, Eddie Kingston gets tossed off the top rope. Lance Archer has won the Casino Battle Royal. Lance Archer gets a title shot, brother. The Murder Hawk. I'm good with it.
Good for him.
Yeah, no problem with that. That's good.
I like Lance Archer. He's a very good wrestler. But didn't he already... I guess that was Cody's belt he went for?
Yeah.
He hasn't wrestled Moxley yet, right?
No, he hasn't.
This does kind of tip their hand as far as who is going to win between Moxley and MJF tonight, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Like, Lance Archer, John Moxley, that makes sense. Lance Archer just won a title shot here. Lance Archer versus MJF, new heel champion. It doesn't really make sense, does it? Lance Archer's this big heel monster. Why would he go up against MJF if MJF becomes a world champion and it's his first heel program, as champion? That's not going to work, right? So, I think Moxley's going to win tonight. I mean, we thought Moxley would win when we previewed this show, but now after seeing that, I'm like pretty convinced, right? Seems kind of done deal.
Pretty much, but still, I mean, it's nice that anything can happen in AEW. I mean, you never know. I wouldn't be surprised if they do some sort of swerve. They like to do that kind of stuff.
We'll see.
Well, we still had Moxley going into this anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think Moxley's going to win. It's Sammy Guevara versus Matt Hardy here up next. Matt Hardy stronger than death. Sammy Guevara stronger than his words.
Yeah.
Sammy Guevara can say all sorts of terrible shit, but he will survive and remain in AEW. And here he is, Sammy Guevara. I like seeing Matt Hardy whoop his ass. This is the Broken Rules match. If Matt Hardy loses, he must leave AEW forever. But I don't know if it's like all the Matt Hardys or just a broken Matt Hardy. I don't know which Matt Hardy has to leave forever.
There's broken Matt. How many Matt Hardys are there?
13.
13.
13.
This is also cinematic.
I don't know. Matt Hardy is on a football field right now. What is the meaning of this? He's in like old school Matt Hardy gear, but he's like yelling on a football field. I guess it's like a Falls Count Anywhere, Matt. Well, is it Falls Count Anywhere or just no DQ? Or we don't know the rules?
It's like a last man standing match.
Oh. Oh, here comes Sammy Guevara on the football field in one of those golf cart things that Matt hit him with. And now he's trying to run Matt over in a golf cart.
Just going to a tight hallway.
So this is going to be like a broken Matt Hardy style match?
Well, if it is, better if he was broken, Matt, but oh well.
Well, he can always go into a freezer or fall into a pond or a toilet and then come out as Super Matt Hardy or whatever. Right?
You would hope so.
Ooh.
Oh! Maybe it'll just be a good old-fashioned brawl through the arena.
That'd hurt.
That was a pretty good DDT. Matt Hardy just gave Sammy Guevara on top of one of those
it's like a steel
hard
table.
steel
like mesh,
picnic table things.
And he landed on the concrete floor.
Yeah, that was a good DDT. Sammy Guevara's not scared to take a solid bump or two. He's a young guy, bounces around quite a bit. This could be a good match.
Well, a good brawl. I wouldn't call it like a wrestling match.
Yeah,
but a
yeah.
good brawl.
Yeah. I'm saying they could do some cool spots, you know? What is the meaning of this? There's some table set up backstage with, I guess, some merchandise or whatever.
Masks. Looks like masks.
And like a picture of Jon Moxley. And now they're going up on some sort of construction lift, skyjack. And so they're up. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Matt Hardy wants to do the side effect off like a thing. Oh, it actually doesn't look that high. Oh! Oh, it's high if you fall on the goddamn concrete and you miss the table. Sammy Guevara just speared Matt Hardy.
Matt's dead.
Off the thing.
Ah!
Yeah, Matt's head like hit the floor there. Matt Hardy got speared. They're supposed to go through tables.
Yeah, he needs medical attention.
Matt's head like hit the ground.
I'm guessing this is live then.
I don't know if it's live. It might not be because they cut
You
away
saw
there.
the ref right away went X.
Yeah.
Maybe a doctor just like swooped in.
That was
Yeah, I think they
crazy.
they probably have a doctor or something.
That was really bad.
Oof.
They're doing a 10 count now to see if Matt can get up, and Matt is like going to get up. That was horrific.
Jesus Christ.
Stronger than death. Oh. Matt's not really walking. I mean, he could be selling, but
I think he's hurt.
I don't know how you do that. Oh, Matt is hurt for sure. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't like this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh God! No! Stop!
Yeah, this is enough.
You gotta stop the match.
Yeah.
Matt is like, he was like out on his feet. He tried to keep wrestling Sammy Guevara, but he fell and he hit his head again on the concrete.
He's more than likely concussed.
And now the ref is like calling for it and saying it's over.
Yeah, you have to end it.
But
for the health of Matt Hardy,
But wasn't a stipulation Matt Hardy won't wrestle in AEW anymore if he loses?
Well, see after his next MRI.
Matt's walking around right now, and he's like demanding Sammy Guevara. He's working again. I don't know, man. Matt Hardy's good. I'm not sure what the hell's going on here.
Well, they made that look fun. If it's not
Wait, no. Matt Hardy wants
fantastic.
more. That looked amazing.
What the hell's going on?
Matt Hardy wants more. He's demanding more of Sammy Guevara. That looked like Matt Hardy was unconscious. The way he was like dragging his feet and kind of stumbly bumbly.
Sammy's left the... Oh, no. Well...
Well, but they called the match off.
Did they?
Okay.
Well, that was crazy. Like, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Whatever that was crazy.
Yeah, that probably wasn't supposed to end like that.
I don't know.
I think.
I don't know. John, what's your read on it?
I think Matt got seriously injured. I think he's concussed.
He wasn't bleeding, but... Doesn't matter, but... Fuck.
No, but he didn't look right.
No. Do you think the doctor had to hold him down because Matt thought he was in a real fight or something, or who knows where his head was?
To say, look, stop. I don't know, man. That was weird.
And when they fell like that at the end, and now they're covering for time. Now they're covering for time.
Yeah.
They did not plan for
Just
this.
be glad.
Yep.
No, I'm telling you, man. Matt Hardy's coming back. Look at him. He's walking around. See, they're brawling again. I fucking told you. I'm telling you. I'm not fully buying this. It's
That bell rang.
Man.
Oh!
He just DDT'd Sammy Guevara.
What is going on here?
Oh, shit.
Is this
good,
stadium
man.
made out of Nerf?
This is good. Oh, shit.
Can't be doing spiked DDTs on the concrete like that. Crack someone's
my
head open like
God.
an egg.
This match has resumed. Matt Hardy is attacking Sammy Guevara through the arena. They're going towards the ring.
It's too
John,
much.
what do you think about that? I'm telling you, man.
The DDT wasn't that bad.
This is cool.
I'm
going
very
on
intrigued right now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They've definitely hooked me into this match without question.
They're brawling on the stage now. Matt looks like he's all right again. It really did look done. Like when Matt Hardy got speared off that thing and he fell and his head hit the ground. At least it looked like his head hit the ground. That looked horrible. And then when he was walking around and stumbling and then he fell again, like it looked like a guy getting knocked unconscious and falling for real. But now the match has resumed. Matt Hardy doesn't want to give up. And now they're climbing up some sort of big metal tower that's part of the set. And they're both climbing it. Like, this is crazy.
Whoa.
This is a wild match. Oh, Sammy Guevara just fell off the tower onto some boxes, some cardboard, and some padding. I think Matt Hardy's going to jump on him, though. Yeah, Matt Hardy's on that tower thing, too. Big metal tower by the entrance.
I don't know if you noticed. Matt almost fell off that tower, too. He almost slipped a bit.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 10 count here. 9, 10. Well, couldn't Matt Hardy not answer the bell the first time? Like, I don't understand. So Matt lost the first match.
He was definitely down for that first time, but I don't think they countered it.
So what? They just gave him time and I don't understand what happened there. That was crazy. What a crazy match, man.
I think maybe they realized, like, hey, we can't end it like this because then Matt's gone. He can't be gone. So, like, we have to keep this going somehow.
Yeah. This was the planned finish spot, so they just jumped right ahead to it.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know what happened there, but that's why I like what I just saw a lot. Because so much in pro wrestling, you're like, yeah, I know exactly what went on there, but I don't know. Matt Hardy looked like he got destroyed on that spear where he fell off the thing. He looked really concussed. And now he's posing over Sammy Guevara, and he's won a match. I wonder what happened there. That was wild. Well, good job, Matt Hardy. Whatever happened there, like either...
Whatever happened there?
I mean, whatever happened there... I mean, either Matt Hardy's really tough, you know, which he is, or that was the plan and they worked it to perfection. I'm not really sure. And great.
Yeah.
I like the mystery. Except
well,
the
we
mystery.
didn't get any teleporting, no like shifting, you know, like that was actually better like this. Like it felt real.
Yeah, this felt like
Edge and Matt Hardy.
or like Mick Foley
At
and
SummerSlam.
Terry Funk taking a vicious beating or something, you know?
Exactly.
This felt hardcore. This felt real. This felt dangerous. Like somebody's
I
life
just
was
hope
on
Matt's
the line.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm worried for
course.
Matt though. I hope he's all right.
I hope he's all right. But I think that he is somehow. That was cool.
He's definitely not 100%, but I don't think anyone could be after that.
I enjoyed that match. I like that. That was a ride. Like that wasn't a technical
That was
wrestling
good.
match, but as far as
Best
an
match
experience,
tonight so far.
yeah, for sure, best match of the night because it took you on an emotional ride, right?
Yeah.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
hell of a match.
Art is supposed to make you feel things, and that match made us all feel like, what? Huh? Like
Matt
confusion,
dead?
and the fact that it finished the way it did. At a certain part in that match, you're like, it's over. Or stop the match. This is horrible. And then the match
They kinda
somehow
did stop.
they kind of did, but they didn't, and it kept going. Like, don't see that too often. It was unique. Very cool. Whatever. I don't know if that was the plan. Whatever happened, man. Whatever happened there.
I
it
enjoyed
worked
it.
out. I liked it.
Very much enjoyed it.
Two
Yeah.
thumbs up. Big time. Match of the night so far. Joey
Who's this
Janela
lady?
beat Serpentico in the opener on the pre-show. Private Party beat the Dark Order. Big Swole beat
3
Britt
and
Baker in the Tooth and Nail match. Young Bucks beat
Or
the
is it 4 and 5?
What?
They beat Reynolds
And
and Silver. I don't know
Silver.
what number
Yeah.
they're-
I think they're 3 and 4.
I guess so, yeah.
The Bucks beat Jurassic Express. Lance Archer won the 21-man Casino Battle Royal. Matt Hardy beat Sammy Guevara in the Broken Rules match. And now it is Thunder Rosa versus Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's World Championship. And you were wondering who the hell this is.
No, it was the lady who was making them sign the contracts.
Oh, okay.
She looked like a weird Brandy clone.
Yeah, I don't know who she was.
No. Thunder
Who
Rosa.
was that
I'm aware
lady
of.
making them sign the contracts?
Who?
Who is that lady?
Yeah.
I think she was an actual lawyer that they got.
Ah.
They should have got Demi Burnett. She's the best. Everybody's booking her. She's a new hot talent in pro wrestling, brother.
That's right, pal.
Demi Burnett, pal.
Yeah.
Demi Burnett, who a few days ago tweeted something so great. Let me get to
I don't watch wrestling.
No. Hikaru
Well, this-
Shida.
This could be the best match of the night right here.
Yeah. I have high expectations.
So this is Demi Burnett, her tweet. Demi Burnett is that lady that's been kissing Ivar and Angel Garza on Raw. She tweeted this on September 1st.
Is that what I think it says? I don't know. The titty in my mouth.
All around right now is a titty in my mouth.
All right.
Demi Burnett on Monday Night Raw. No wonder Vince is shutting down everybody's social media. I saw Demi Burnett tweeting she wants titties in her mouth. We can't let them have Cameo anymore.
What
Damn
is
it.
OnlyFans? I don't know that.
Oh my god.
I only want WWE fans. That's what I want.
Good God. Demi Burnett.
You know what OnlyFans is, John?
Yeah, John has one. John, you
got OnlyFans?
Yeah, he's like a sexy male model. Everybody knows Johnny North.
Oh.
He shows his dick on OnlyFans.
$30 a month.
To see Johnny North's dick and ass. John, you should do that. I bet you'd make money. You're like a chiseled bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I bet you there's some dudes and maybe
If
ladies.
you had an OnlyFans, John, I think
Maybe
you'd do
ladies.
very well.
I don't know how well you do, but
I'm not- Come on, John.
No, because John would
It's
be
not-
taking all the pictures
It's not
himself.
worth it.
He wouldn't do well because all his shit would be low quality because he'd be taking the pictures himself. You need like somebody to come in and like take pictures of you nude and like who's gonna do that? If you start making money, maybe you could pay somebody to do that. Saying.
You shouldn't have to sell yourself out like that.
Why
it's
not,
extension.
brother? It's a way to
it's
make
using
money.
your body to make money for yourself. What's the difference between that and pro wrestling?
Yeah, he's got an OnlyFans, John.
How do I pay my rent?
Yeah, I have one too.
Yeah.
I have one too. Everybody has
Get
one.
on the
man.
OnlyFans train, huh?
Yeah, we all have them, man. We all have them. It's like you have a YouTube channel, you have OnlyFans. It's just basic now.
Yeah.
Everybody has that.
It's on most job applications.
Yeah. What's your account?
Yeah. Not even do you have. It's like, what is it?
Thunder Rosa and Hikaru Shida are wrestling right now. No jokes about them having OnlyFans. No jokes.
But if they
okay?
want one, that's their own agency.
Yeah, respect to them if they're doing that. So, John,
I
What do you
imagine
think's
they still
gonna
have
happen here?
cameos though. AEW stars though.
Yeah, AEW is allowed to have Cameo and Twitch and YouTube, and even OnlyFans if they wanted to. I think,
Yeah, why
although
not?
I'm not sure. You have Thunder Rosa or Hikaru Shida winning here.
I have Sheeta. I want Thunder Rosa to win, but I think Sheeta's gonna win.
I've got Shida.
I'm impressed by this Thunder Rosa, but I figure Sheeta's gonna win.
Yeah, Rosa is good. Nice arm drag. She's a solid wrestler. So is Shida. That was a nice Hurricane Rana. Look at that double drop kick, face off spot. They're going move for move here. This is good.
Well, champion versus champion, like, you know,
Yeah.
gotta show that they're both great.
As far as a good, solid technical wrestling one-on-one match, this one might be the best one of the night.
It very well could be, yes.
You know? As far as a traditional wrestling match, who else is going to have a better in-ring one-on-one match than these two? I don't think it's going to be John Moxley and what's his name? MJF. Tag team-wise, though, Kenny and Hangman versus FTR. High expectations for that one. That should be awesome.
Right. Yeah, of course. But we still have that 8-man tag, and that might be a low spot.
Oh, yeah, that's still happening.
Yeah.
God damn, man. There's a lot of matches on this
It might be
pay-per-view.
like only 6 minutes or something, so, you know.
Yeah, I don't
fingers
think
crossed.
so.
We hope.
So we still have this match here, Shida versus Rosa, Jericho versus Orange, Moxley, MJF, the 8-man tag, Dark Order versus Zack Ryder and friends, Kenny and Hangman versus FTR. My God, there's a lot of matches left. I think we're
Here
like
till
maybe halfway done.
This ain't over.
Yeah, not even close.
Though, to be fair, it doesn't feel long yet. Yet.
Well, because we're only like an hour into this show, John.
Yeah, but some of the WWE pay-per-views, it's like, man, can it end already? It's true, though. Like, it's 100%
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. It's been all right. Hasn't been the best pay-per-view I've seen, but it's been all right so far.
It's on its way to be better than Double or Nothing so far.
Yeah. All right. Nice backbreaker there by Shida. People don't do backbreakers as much as they used to. People don't do side Russian leg sweeps. People don't do atomic drops. People don't really do scoop slams.
Yeah. I love a good scoop slam.
Scoop slam, side Russian leg sweep, atomic drop. These are all moves that I grew up seeing. Running elbow off the, you drop your opponent with a scoops body slam in the middle of the ring, and then you take a couple steps, you hit the ropes, and you run back, and then you drop an elbow on them. When's the last time you saw somebody do that? That used to be like a standard move in wrestling. There's a lot of stuff that people used to do all the time. Abdominal stretch. So many moves that are just not used anymore. They used to be like every wrestling match, you would have to see a few of those, right?
And now those are like suicide dives. Everyone does suicide dives.
Yeah, everybody does a, Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
Everybody does a reverse Rana, but nobody does a goddamn backbreaker or body slam.
Whatever happened to
Yeah.
the fundamentals?
I know I sound like an old man, but these moves make sense, they work, and
You can do both.
they're basic, and they work. It's just, I don't know. It just makes sense to do them.
But
You're giving
that's like
that
a lot
guy
of
a
things,
boomer
huh?
ammunition now.
Yeah, that's true. Talking like an old wrestling man.
In my day.
I like Hurricane Ranas as well, though.
Yeah. And we grew up with that.
Who doesn't like a good Rana, brother?
We grew up with the Cruiserweight era. We know.
Let's do a Rana and then a backbreaker.
Yeah.
But don't just
Well, this
do
has been
that
pretty
like
good so
FTR.
far.
Like, that's all FTR does. They're just like, yo, we're just going to do a bunch of backbreakers, man. We're old school. It's like, all right, but what else can you do? They're good, though. They're good. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're all right.
I like how Thunder Rosa,
backbreaker.
like,
Shida or Rosa with a nice backbreaker. I like that combination. She grabs her, bumps her back into the corner, bumps her back into the other corner, and then drops her into a backbreaker. That was a nice maneuver. This is a good, solid wrestling match.
JR must be loving this.
not only is like she matching her, like she's out wrestling her too as well.
It's been a good one. Oh, Shida's got her in a sleeper hold in the middle of the ring. Ooh, nice reverse out of that.
Surfboard stretch.
Wow. Thunder Rosa's really good. Like, she can really wrestle, you know? You're seeing she's got real grappling ability. She fought MMA. Like, she's got an MMA fight, I think, on her record.
Yeah,
she does some
MMA.
training. So she knows how to grapple for real, right?
I think she's got a couple. She's got a couple MMA fights.
I saw her record. It said 0-1, but I don't know. Maybe there's an amateur fight there. Her one
Yeah, I think so.
pro fight she lost.
Is her name Rosa?
Right.
No. Her name is Melissa Cervantes.
That's cool. That's a cool name.
34 years old, from Tijuana, Mexico, fighting out of San Antonio, Texas. 0-1 MMA record. Fought for Combate Americas in 2009 and lost a unanimous decision. But she knows how to fight, so that's, you know,
She's been
a
doing it for
start.
a long time. Whoa.
And Shida's Japanese, so, you know, she's tough. They teach them how to fight for real over there before they teach them how to wrestle. Oh, Shida's got her in like a leg submission
muffler
deal.
something?
Muffler.
Is that a muffler?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Rana out of
They
that.
call it like a muffler stretch,
Yeah, the muffler strike. Because I know that from like SmackDown versus Raw.
right?
Because you kind of look like a muffler when you're doing it, I guess.
I guess so.
Shout out to everybody watching on the chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting on the super chat. If you have any questions for us, any comments you want us to read, hit us up on that super chat. Derek John dropped the super chat. Thank you to Derek. Thank you to Patrick C. Hamilton. We appreciate you guys supporting the Ringside Report Network. If you have any questions about what's going on at AEW All Out or what's going on in pro wrestling or UFC
In the world.
or whatever, there's a UFC going on right now that I am missing big time. What's happening? Give you a little UFC update, Ski.
Missing UFC?
Yeah, there's a UFC happening right now. Alistair Overeem is going to be
Overeem.
fighting Augusto Sakai in the main event.
Ooh.
Gotta love the Reem.
Still doing it.
Unless somebody got coronavirus and they have to cancel the fights, which could always happen.
Classic Reem.
Classic UFC. People keep getting coronavirus. What's the deal with this
Well, you see-
coronavirus?
What?
It's happening more in wrestling. I don't know if you probably know about like all the schools now in Quebec as well. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying not to think about it. I don't want to know. My son's in preschool. I'm not trying to worry about what's going on. It's too scary if you start hearing about other schools getting, the Ronas. Then I start thinking, is my son going to get the Ronas? And then should I just pull him out of preschool? And what's going on? And it's just like, I assume I'm immune to the Ronas. Because I'm just strong and mean, you know? Ronas doesn't want to fuck with me. Fucking armbar that shit. Oh, she's got her... Rosa's got Cheetah up in a fireman's carry outside the ring. Oh. Cheetah gets off. They're outside the ring. They're setting something up. Something's going to happen.
Ooh.
Oh, Cheetah putting Rosa up to the top rope now. Oh, I feel like something's going on. Oh, they're doing the top rope
Jesus.
spot ski. What are they doing?
Be careful, yeah.
What are they doing?
That's
Everybody's
good.
trying to top everybody at All Out here. Everybody's like, oh, Matt Hardy died. Let's top this. We're going to actually
Well, in
kill
terms of-
Hikaru Shida here. Okay, Rosa's got Shida
Got
in
that
a
demonic
fireman's
look in her eye.
carry. Oh, she just gave her like a Death Valley driver on the apron. Pretty nasty. Not as nasty as I thought what was going to happen. But I guess after Matt Hardy like bonked his head, nothing's going to look super disgusting tonight. In comparison. OSP and Alonzo Menefield, I guess, are in the co-main event. There's like everybody's fought so far at the UFC tonight, except for the two main fights. So I guess they're in the good shit right now. I kind of want to switch over and see Overeem fight. Like I'd kind of rather watch Overeem than Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa. In a way, you know. I want to see Overeem.
Well, you're seeing the best wrestling right now.
Yeah, it's good pro wrestling. I'll see Overeem later, I guess. Rosa
I have
had.
to say, though,
Yeah, go ahead.
for Thunder Rosa, like she hasn't really had many moments like this to be on pay-per-view in a big-time match,
Mm-hmm.
and she's handling it really well.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like, I buy into, she's the NWA champion, and she does the AEW champion, and that's why this match is happening. But beyond that, I don't know much about Thunder Rosa, and I feel like I know just as much about Hikaru Shida. We just don't know much about either of them. Who is Hikaru Shida? She's the AEW Women's Champion, but, like, who is she really? What do we know about her other than she's from Japan, she wears red, and she's the AEW Women's Champion? Nothing. We don't know anything about her. There's no character there. And there's no heat between her and Thunder Rosa because...
Ooh,
What's the
I
matter?
guess you guys saw that double knees on the outside, did you?
The
Yeah.
Meteora.
Yeah, it was all right.
That was fantastic.
They're all meat eaters.
You know what I mean, though? There's no character here, and there's no heat between these two. The only thing that is this match is, well, like, okay, well, Rosa's the champion, and Shida's the champion, and they're going to wrestle for Shida's title in AEW.
I think it's the fact you never thought you'd see a match like this ever happen. You know, pretty much two different feds on a pay-per-view like this. Like, it's kind of like unbelievable what's happening.
Is it?
I never thought we'd see this, but I watched NWA. I actually cared about the characters, so
Okay. Like, I don't really care. I didn't watch NWA. I don't care about NWA. I don't care that there's a crossover. I don't care at all. If this was like Sasha Banks and it was a crossover, it'd be like, okay, cool. But it's not Sasha Banks. So it just doesn't do much for me. There's not much heat there. You know, we've seen Kenny Omega defend a AAA championship in AEW. There's a crossover there. I don't know. It's not like it's not like this is something that I'm really excited about. It's just like, okay, cool, but the match to me doesn't have much heat. I don't know how Shida feels about Rosa, and I don't know how Rosa feels about Shida. Do they like each other? Do they not like each other? What do they think about one another? We have no idea. We have no idea.
Is this friendly competition or brand supremacy?
I don't know. John, do you know?
well, this all started because Shida made an open challenge to anyone in the world, and then Thunder Rosa accepted the challenge, and that's pretty much why we have this match.
That's not great.
I'm not saying it's great, but it's still, you're seeing like the NWA champion against the AEW champion. Again, two different feds against each other. I never thought we'd see this. And I think Thunder Rosa is one of the best
Ooh.
women wrestlers in the world.
She's very good, yeah. Oh. Another nice backbreaker. Man, there's backbreakers aplenty in this match.
Nice near fall.
I
there.
like it. Bringing the backbreaker back. Both of these ladies have hit a variety of backbreakers on each other.
I think it's
Shida
fair
with
to
the
say
big knee.
AEW has like the weakest women's division, and this match helps it a lot.
Good match. Shida wins. It's over.
A shining wizard.
With her shining wizard flying knee deal. 1, 2, 3, middle of the ring. She beats Thunder Rosa. Yeah, good match. Good little wrestling match, but it felt a lot like the Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express. Good wrestling match. Good contest. You know, athletic and all. But at no point did I believe Thunder Rosa was going to win the match. She's the NWA champion. She's from NWA. Not Compton, but, you know, National Wrestling Alliance. And she's wrestling the AEW champion in AEW, and only the AEW championship is on the line. Like, it felt to me like obvious that Thunder Rosa was not going to win, and that's what I said on the preview for this. So, yeah, it was a good match as far as the moves that they did, but the story that they told, like, this was the opposite of the Sammy Guevara Matt Hardy thing. The Matt Hardy Sammy Guevara thing, match wise, as far as the moves that they did, not much. Like, it was big spots and that was it. But the story that they told, the heat between the guys, the story told in the match, tremendous. This match, the moves that they did, fine, but the heat between the two, the story that they told, was non-existent. Like, okay, Shida and Thunder Rosa is supposed to be technically the better wrestling match, but what did you really like better? You know, if you're going to say what's your match of the night, I'd say it was Sammy Guevara and Matt Hardy so far. And that's the thing in pro wrestling. You can go out there and you can have a match with all the cool moves that you want, but if there's no heat between the two wrestlers, nobody gives a shit. I don't give a shit.
Well, we look at it differently, I guess. Like, I think for wrestling, like, you want to see a lot of variety, and I thought we got good variety with this. Like, Matt Hardy, Sammy Guevara, that's totally different. That's a grudge fight, and that doesn't need wrestling moves. That just needs them beating the living hell out of them, and they did that. They did a very good job of that. And this was about two athletes, two champions, trying to prove who was the best. And I thought we just saw an excellent match right there.
It's a very good match.
Good from a technical wrestling standpoint, but as far as the story that they told, wasn't really there. So I don't know. It wasn't perfect for me. You know, it's got to have all the elements. FTR versus Kenny Omega versus Hangman, that's got all the elements to be a great match because there's a good story, there's a lot of heat. You wonder where the characters are going to go, and they have the ability to tear the house down match-wise. It's not Shida or Thunder Rosa's fault that match lacked heat. It's the company's fault for lack of promotion and lack of, actually doing stuff. Oh, wow. So Kip Sabian is backstage, and they're showing, and he's got a cardboard thing that says it promos his Twitch TV channel, and then underneath it says this message has been approved by AEW Wrestling. So
shots fired.
So AEW going right at WWE. Vince McMahon telling everybody that they can't have a Twitch or YouTube or Cameo anymore, and he owns their real names, which, like, what?
Yeah.
And now Kip Sabian is promoting his Twitch on AEW TV, and AEW is explicitly saying, yes, we endorse this. This is totally fine with us. That's wow. Yeah. It's go to AEW. If you don't want, if you're tired of being on a label where you're a producer, all in the videos, come to Death Row. Sorry, that's a different thing. That's a different thing.
Suge Knight.
That's Suge Knight.
He's
like, if you're
positive
tired
business
of being on a
figure.
label, well, the producer, all in the videos, making fun of Puff Daddy and everything. Come to Death Row. Classic Suge Knight. But, if you're tired of Vince McMahon stopping you from doing all that you want to do, come to AEW. If you're tired of Vince McMahon telling you can't have a Twitch channel, is Vince McMahon really canceling Asuka's YouTube channel?
I
Kana-chan?
know.
I goddamn love Kana-chan. I want to see Asuka eating things and like talking about and like cooking things and talking about video games and playing video games. I goddamn love that shit.
It's her general sunny disposition.
I fucking Asuka, man. You watch some Asuka YouTube videos, it will brighten your day. Asuka is fucking lovely. Puts a smile on my face. There's something about Asuka that I really like. She seems like a great person. She's fun. Her YouTube channel is just fun. I love it. And fucking Vince McMahon better not stop Kana-chan. He does not own Kana. He does not own Kana-chan. He cannot stop Asuka's YouTube channel. That is bullshit, Vince.
I was watching Xavier Woods, Tyler Breeze, Cesaro, and Adam Cole play Monopoly. I watched like an hour and a half of this. It was riveting.
But that's up, down, down, right?
That'll keep going?
But
That'll keep going because WWE, I think, has a hand in that.
Yeah.
well, I mean, good, but it's not right.
Lauren Cronish wants to know how my son's predictions are going so far. I don't know. Who did he predict for the Battle Royal? Didn't he say Lance Archer?
May have.
I think he had Thunder Rosa.
I think he said Britt Baker.
I think he had Lance Archer winning the Battle Royal, though.
Maybe, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And he said
You say Jurassic Express?
he said
to win?
Young Bucks would win. No, he picked the Young Bucks for sure. He picked Matt Hardy to beat Sammy Guevara as well. I think he picked Thunder Rosa to beat Cheetah. But so far, his predictions have been pretty much dead on. He's, what, 4 of 5 so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big Swole, Britt Baker.
I think.
He didn't know who they were. He's like, I don't know who those
Right.
wrestlers
That's
are.
right.
He didn't want to make a pick.
I don't know.
So of the 4 picks that he's made so far, he had the Bucks winning, correct. Archer winning the Battle Royal, correct. Matt Hardy beating Guevara, correct. But he thought Rosa was going to beat Cheetah. So, you know. But
I
he
think
does.
he's got QT Marshall winning this.
Yes, he has QT Marshall winning this one. He has Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, Dustin Rhodes, and QT Marshall beating Brody Lee, Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, and Stu Grayson. The Dark Order are in the ring. I didn't get a good look of Colt Cabana. What's his face look like? Because it was like gold on his face on being the Elite. Don't worry about
It
it.
looks normal.
Yeah. There's Brandy and Allie out there with Gold Dust and QT Marshall. Oh yeah, Colt looks normal.
The natural.
I guess his face is all right now. Marshall and the Natural. And here comes Scorpio Sky. Why does he have Kobe Bryant in his... I guess because he's from SCU, Southern California. That's why Kobe Bryant is in his Tron.
All right, then.
Well, remember when Kobe, I think, passed away, didn't they all have Kobe jerseys?
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, and here it comes last out for this big match. Matt Cardona, Jacked Rider. Here he is, big Jacked Rider. With
Whoa.
pyro and everything. A lot of pyro. Wow.
Got some kind of like fancy.
I don't know.
Cape.
I don't hate it. Like, I get it. I'm happy for it. And I like Zack Ryder and all. But it's just weird to see a wrestling company treat Zack Ryder like a big star after seeing him treated like a nothing for so long. It's like he comes out and it's like you expect, oh, it's jabroni Zack Ryder. But like, no, he comes out last. There's a lot of pyro only for him. And you're like, what is this?
Might
What is
pick
this?
up the win.
What is this wrestling company? Why is Zack Ryder like the biggest guy here? And why does he have pyro? I mean, he's not the biggest guy there, but he's one of the bigger guys.
Best shape.
Yeah. He is in the best shape. Although, what about John Silver? Alex Silver? What's his name? The little Dark Order guy?
Well, technically he's not in this match.
No, but he's ringside and he's jacked, brother. He's short, but jacked.
Long John Silver?
I don't think that's his name. What's his name? Is it John
Just
Silver?
John Silver.
Long John Silver.
It's the pirate from Treasure Island.
Is he a pirate? I don't want to be
Halloween
a
is
pirate.
coming.
Yeah. You're damn right it's coming. Right in your face. So this match is happening. I predict the baby faces will win, I guess. Although, has Colt Cabana
Really?
lost
Wow.
a match with the... No. What did I predict on Wrestling Uncensored?
I think you said Dark Order.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
We all
I
said
don't know.
Dark Order, yeah.
I wanted to go with the baby faces because my son picked the baby faces and he seems to be right on everything, but I gotta disagree with him. You gotta go with the Dark Orders. Colt Cabana, man. Boom boom. I don't think they've lost with Colt Cabana on their team. How about that?
Right. But Zack Ryder hasn't lost yet in AEW at all.
Oh. Okay, well who did you pick for this? Dark Order?
Yeah, I got Dark Order.
So what the hell are you talking about, Zack Ryder? What do you think?
Just saying, someone's undefeated streak is coming to an end.
I'll say Dark Order. Just cause.
Alright, we're all picking the Order of Darkness. The Order of Darkness. I've got some Starburst gummies here.
Oh yeah.
They're not Starburst. They're not gummies. They're Starburst gummies. You know what I'm saying? They're Starburst gummies. What is the meaning? It's like Starburst flavors, but in gummy form. You never seen this in your life. You ever seen this in your life? Look at that. It's a gummy.
You got this from that shop?
No, I just got them at a regular store. Colt Cabana with some elbows on QT Marshall. They're good, right? It's like Starburst flavor, but in gummy form. Amazing. Innovation of candy. I like to get new candy. I like to go to a store and be like, yo, that's new. I've never seen that before. Let's try it. You never know what you may get. But it's gotta be good. Look, I saw my fucking what was it? Starburst dipped in yogurt? No, not Starburst.
Skittles.
Skittles dipped in
Yeah,
yogurt.
they have those.
Yogurt Skittles? I was like, ugh.
It's probably not real.
Who the hell
yogurt.
wants
It's like a creamy
that,
shell.
like
It's creamy.
candy yogurt?
It's like creamy.
But like, who wants that on Skittles? That sounds gross. I'm not gonna try anything.
Who wants things? I'm surprised. There aren't pumpkin spice Skittles. Or whatever.
They probably have.
That stuff's gross. Pumpkin spice stuff in general.
Isn't pumpkin spice stuff just like cinnamon, basically?
Yeah, but there's like an extra little like
Nutmeg.
potpourri kind of thing, and it gets all up in your nose. I never got the hype.
I've never even been to a place where pumpkin spice has been an option. I don't think.
Mostly Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Starbucks really.
That should be a song. I don't fuck with Starbucks.
Really. I don't fuck with Starbucks, really. $4 for a coffee, that shit silly. He calls it his dick, I call it my willy. Whatever.
Philly.
I don't fuck with Starbucks, really. Johnny, you look like you're gonna say something, or you're about to sneeze.
No,
you
just
froze.
the ref, the ref, the chain, completely saw it but didn't do anything about it.
It's AEW, man. Disqualifications happen when?
Yeah, but you can at least hey, get rid of the chain, not doing anything about it, then turning around. Like, it just looks bad.
They've had like one disqualification in their entire company's history, right?
It's pretty early on, wasn't it?
Well, I was in the Iron Man match.
Right. Kenny and Pac?
Yeah.
There was one disqualification fall in that Iron Man match, and that's the only time there's been a disqualification in the history of AEW. That's weird.
Well, I appreciate matches not ending in DQ, especially on pay-per-view, but it's just stupid when you make the referees look bad.
It's just odd that a
they do
wrestling
make
company would be around for so long and have so few disqualification finishes, but it's not a bad thing. It's just like, wow. Really think about it. It's been a long time they've been around, and nobody ever gets disqualified. But they do cheat a lot. Like, there is a lot of that type of stuff where the referee does see them cheat blatantly, and it's just like, yeah, well, AEW.
It's hip.
Oh, this is definitely a lot longer than 6 minutes.
I was just thinking the same thing, John.
This isn't very good.
Can't win them all. Can't win them all.
I'd like someone to win this one.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's winning right now. What's going on here?
Oh, they actually put a beat on Zack Ryder here.
Does he have a new catchphrase? Does he go like boo boo boo? You know it? Or like coo coo coo?
Coo, coo, coo,
Does he even have a new shirt yet? Like,
Yeah, he should. You know, or like
Yeah, he's
I
got a new
I
shirt.
collect toys. That should be his catchphrase.
AEW and Pro Wrestling Tees, they put out new shirts immediately. He's got like several new shirts, I'm sure. Stu Grayson got no go back with a nice move. Stu Grayson. Let's go Dark Order. I like Dark Order. I like Stu Grayson. I like Evil Uno. I like Brody Lee. I like Colt Cabana. I like Silver and Reynolds. I like everybody in Dark Order. Brody Lee's gimmick is actually working now, you know. He's got all these guys to play off of. The promos that they do on Being the Elite are fantastic. Brody Lee's the TNT champion now. Fucking Dark Order, man. They are kicking ass.
Yeah.
They're a good group, you know. They're good right now. They're hot.
Getting Gold Dust. Still going. How long has he been wrestling now, Gold Dust? He's been wrestling over 30 years?
45 years.
No.
No.
Since 75?
No.
No, but probably something like since the 80s?
Yeah.
When he started like in... Did he start right away in
I wanna
WCW
say-
as the natural Dustin Rhodes? Or
I want to say 86. Could be wrong.
86?
88.
He ain't.
Close.
Yeah. Over 30 years.
Yeah, debuted in WCW December 88. Started pro wrestling in September 88.
Yeah, he was just a kid. Just a kid. My baby.
51 right now.
I remember when we rented like an old WCW cassette, and it was his match against, I want to say Bubba Rogers, where they're in the back of like a giant truck going on the road. And you were telling me like, oh, that's Goldust. I'm like, Goldust?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't look like Goldust.
But it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it? That was the bunkhouse brawl, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're like on a giant like semi-trailer like filled with hay, brawling down the highway. It was like the most hillbilly thing ever.
Yeah, John. That was.
Was that Bubba Rogers?
I think it was. Wasn't it Bunkhouse Buck?
Or Bunkhouse Buck? Yeah, his Bubba Rogers like goon.
King of the Road match. The Blacktop Bully. It was actually
Blacktop-
Smash.
Oh, smack! Like
Barry Darso.
the Repo Man.
Yeah, Repo Man.
Oh,
It was Repo Man and Goldust
who was he wrestling
in the
as?
King of the Road match. He was the Blacktop Bully
the Blacktop Bully.
with Colonel Parker. John, any recollection of the King of the Road match?
I remember a lot of like Southern kind of matches that WCW used to do. That one, not in particular, but there were a bunch of them though.
I can't imagine they did another one of those.
They wrestled like in a flatbed truck that was driving as they were wrestling.
And the whole match was shot from like the helicopter perspective. You couldn't really see anything.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's one of the original cinematic matches.
Yeah.
The King of the Road match.
It's true. And he was also in that Hollywood backlot brawl, Goldust.
That's right.
He's a pioneer in
Everybody
the cinematic
says
matches.
Matt Hardy invented the cinematic matches. It's actually Dustin Rhodes. Anna Jay tried to get involved there for the Dark Order, but Brandy Rhodes gave her a big kick and knocked her out of the ring. Anna Jay. King of the Road. Trailers for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes.
I know someone that likes to sing that song.
Goddamn King of the Road, Roger Miller. Johnny, what do you know about that? JR knows all about Roger Miller. He loves it.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty. Me and JR are Roger Miller buddies.
Part of the fan club.
That's right.
He's the president of the Oklahoma chapter.
Scorpio Sky's getting a lot of good offense in here. More than likely, he's not going to win this match.
Ignoring the Roger Miller comment. No, Scorpio's having a little time. Now Zack Ryder's having his little time, you know?
Whoa! Whoa!
Nice dive over the top by Ryder. Almost overshot it, but just barely landed. Oh, looks for the Rough Rider, but gets powerbombed by Mr. Brody. QT Marshall actually hit a blind tag on
QT Marshall?
Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona. Now QT Marshall and Colt Cabana, legal men. Colt tried to do the butt attack in the corner, but missed, fell out of the ring. QT Marshall going for a swanton dive.
Suicido?
Tope Suicido? What do you call it? You know, when you jump over the top and
Yeah,
you
it was
do
like a
flip
swanton.
ski? Whatever.
Oh.
It was pretty good. And now he's going for a diamond cutter. QT Marshall calling for the diamond cutter, brother.
Oh.
But, Dark Order, they've got Marshall. Oh, power bomb by Evil Ludo. Oh, Brody Lee's got QT down. Colt Cabana with a splash from the top rope. 1, 2.
Oh!
No! Colt Cabana.
He can't believe it. It's pandemonium.
Pandas.
Monium?
This is definitely a good sequence right here.
Yeah, that was good stuff there. This is a good team. Like, Brody, Colt, Uno, Grayson. Very good four-man team. Very good. Here comes Brody Lee and Dustin Rhodes
You remember the name.
of Luke Harper.
That's right.
Luke Harper versus Goldust. They probably wrestled, right?
Oh, yeah. They must have
The Wyatt
wrestled
family
a
against
million
Rhodes?
times.
I think
Yeah.
so.
That went down for a while.
They must
right?
have wrestled on like main event too, and
Yeah, Rowan and Harper versus Cody and Dustin. That must have happened. I feel like we saw that on a house show here. Brody takes out Dustin, and now he tags Colt. He's gonna let Colt try and get the win. Colt goes to the top rope. Oh, misses a moonsault. Good God Almighty! Whoa! Goldust rolls up Colt after the missed moonsault to win the match for their team. Goldust, QT, Matt Cardona, and who else is on this team?
Scorpio.
Oh, Scorpio. Scorpion Sky.
Scorpio.
Hank Scorpio. They get the win. My son was right, and we were all wrong.
Yeah.
How about that?
How about
We
them
all
apples?
thought that the Dark Order was going to win. My son, in his predictions at the top of the show, took QT Marshall's team, and he was right again. 5 out of 6 so far, my son is on his predictions. Killing it. 3 years old, knows wrestling better than us.
So I guess they're going to do Dustin against like Brody Lee going forward.
Or they'll kick Colt out of the Dark Order for losing the match.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, they can't do that to poor Colty Cabana. Although Brody did look mad at Colt, like, man,
You failed me.
I recruited you to be like good, and you just lost that match.
Yeah.
Brody's mad. I don't know. I don't know how long you could really do Dustin versus Brody for what, the TNT title? 1 match, 2 matches? Brody's mad.
You could definitely get a...
Oh, Brody's pushing everybody, and he pushed Colt, too. Usually Brody just abuses the Dark Order jobbers, but now he's abusing Colt, yelling at Colt, pushing Colt. Colt can't believe it. Brody's mad. I like it. Colt doesn't know what to make of it. What does Colt do? Does he say, hey, man, let me try and let me help you? Oh, Evil Uno helps Colt up and tells him it's okay.
It's
Because
like
Uno's taken the beatings before. It's like a real cult, you know?
yeah, it is.
That's really good stuff, man.
Put you in the hole, make you feel in the hole, and then someone goes, hey, man,
Yeah,
come with me. It's okay.
that's really good stuff. Uno, all the Brody Lee takes all the Dark Order guys. They all leave, but Uno comes and like stays with Colt and kind of comforts him. Here's Dustin Rhodes cutting a post-match promo backstage with Shivani for some reason.
5 decades.
I think he's just like 5 decades old.
Ah, okay.
All right. Dustin's going to get a shot. Yeah, Brody. Yeah, it's a 1-match deal. It's not like a, full-time thing. Oh, Dustin can't believe it. Oh my God, man.
Oh, my God, man.
Oh, weird reaction.
Oh, he's going to cry?
Oh
Yes.
my God, man.
Oh, he's getting crinkle-faced.
Oh, he's going to cry. Dustin's going to cry. Don't cry, Dustin.
All left in the dust. Hell's coming with.
Oh, okay. Dustin fired up. Fired up.
Ooh, look at this.
So it'll be Dustin versus Brody Lee for the TNT title on Dynamite Wednesday, which, yeah. Okay. Dustin won't win. Should be a fine match, whatever. Omega and Hangman versus FTR. Here we go. This is time for the main events. This is time for the real stuff, finally. The real matches. OSP knocked out Alonzo Menefield in the co-main event of the UFC tonight, which I predicted. I did predict OSP would win. He was the underdog, but Freddie and I both predicted him to win. And AJ wasn't on the show, but by default, he picked Menefield. So AJ loses again. Suck on it, AJ. And Freddie and I both have Overeem over Augusto. So that fight's going to take place or is taking place. I don't know. Because we're watching AEW All Out right now. FTR versus Kenny Omega is next. And I'm thankful because this pay-per-view has been long. It's been okay, but it hasn't been super enjoyable. There have been moments, but still my favorite match is Matt Hardy, Sammy Guevara, and that was just
A car crash.
that was strange. But you know, the Shida Rosa match was good. The Casino Battle Royal was not very good. The Bucks and Jurassic Express was good. Big Swole and Britt Baker was not very good. You know, Hardy and Guevara was good, but a little strange. That 8-man tag was okay. It was decent, but I don't know if anything was pay-per-view quality so far.
Oh, I think the Matt Hardy almost dying. That's definitely pay-per-view quality.
Pay-per-view quality bumps there. Anything else?
Death-defying.
Was that 8-man tag a pay-per-view match or just like a solid first-hour main event for Dynamite?
I think that was just a solid match, period. I don't know, Dynamite, because sometimes those Dynamite matches, they don't make a lot of sense. At least there was some structure to it, bit of a story at the end. No problem really with that. It's just, I think the Battle Royal kind of sucked out a little bit of life.
A little too long.
And yeah, a little too long, but oh well. There's still a lot more to come, so
Yeah.
wait and see.
The best should be yet to come, right?
You would hope.
You would hope. You would hope. Because so far it's been okay.
Yeah.
Not mind-blowing. It's been okay. It's been a decent night of wrestling, but not no match of the year candidate so far. Here come
That's fair to
FTR.
say, but
Yeah.
this should be the match of the night, right? So
Yeah, well, this is the one. Here we go. FTR coming out with Tully Blanchard.
Makes sense they're managed by Tully Blanchard.
Yeah.
They always pretended they were when they weren't. you know?
Yeah, they were basically wannabe brainbusters, so why not be managed by Tully?
Where's Arn? Isn't he with Cody? Still?
Yeah, well, Cody's not around, so Arn's not around, I
Why
guess.
isn't Arn managing them as well?
Wasn't Arn with them when they signed their contract?
he was just an advisor.
Yeah, but he was there.
Yeah, he was kind of with them, though, and now he's not. Because Arn and Tully aren't getting along presently, right?
That's true, yeah.
Real life or kayfabe?
Kayfabe. Here comes Hangman Page with his bandana and his vest and his cowboy shit and his thing that he does. What's that? What is that?
It's like a gun, right?
Oh, is it a gun? I guess so. That makes sense. He's a cowboy, baby.
Rides all night because he sleeps all day.
Don't do it if you don't know the words. Get it together. Goddamn Yankees are losing right now. 6-1 to the Orioles.
And the Rays beat the Marlins.
Probably.
One run again. God damn it.
No, the
the Blue Jays
Marlins beat
win
the
again?
Rays. Marlins beat the Rays
Yeah, what about the
7-3.
Jays? Scared of the Jays.
Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays beat the Red Sox. No, are beating the Red Sox 8-6 in the 7th.
Okay.
Kenny
not okay for you
Omega!
Was that John?
I said that's not okay for you guys. You don't want the Blue Jays to win, but
No, we don't want the Blue Jays to win.
I want Kenny to win everything. Kenny! Best bout machine! Are you ready for this?
Do.
No, that's not it. In his song, it goes, Are you ready to go? Are you ready for this? I hear the battle cry. Come on, man. Kenny Omega, get into it, brother. Kenny Omega. All right. Kenny Omega on pay-per-view. This is going to be good. Hangman. Stoic. No emotion. Kenny doing his things. The thing and the thing and the... You know, the things that he does. The Kenny things. Are you ready to go? Are you ready for this?
Kenny's looking stoic.
Kenny and Hangman like not even looking at each other. Kenny is looking extra jacked and extra oily tonight. So much baby oil. So much baby oil.
I think it's just water.
Oh, okay. He's just looking wet.
It's weird
Hey, thanks for supporting the Ringside Report
What
Network.
the hell happened? What was that?
What?
Someone
I do?
just said thanks.
What'd I do?
I don't know. Somebody subscribed.
Oh, that's
scary. What the hell was that?
Is that God?
These goddamn alerts scare the shit out of me.
God, is that you?
Keep super chatting. You scare me. Keep subscribing. Good God Almighty. Kenneth
That's good, you got different
Omega.
sound effect.
Yeah, we got all sorts of things to scare us.
I never heard that before, have you?
Me neither. I think that's new.
Yeah. Sound a little live.
Omega. Yo, Justin Roberts is not my favorite ring announcer.
Well, who is that?
Howard Finkel, bitch. Bruce Buffer.
Chimmel.
Yeah, Chimmel.
Chimmel's pretty good.
Yeah. Lillian Garcia. Like, if I were AEW, I'd want Lillian Garcia.
Yeah.
She's good. Or, the ghost of Howard Finkel. I heard he was good. He worked the Edge Randy Orton greatest match ever. He was great.
That was weird.
Fink Ghost.
You know who was terrible? Jeremy Borash. Every guy sounded the same. Was the every fucking guy. Such a dud. AJ Styles.
I like Jimmy Lennon Jr. You know that guy? He's like a boxing guy. And he doesn't sound... He sounds like... fight fans. And that guy.
Doctor.
You know? Yeah. Jimmy Lennon
Is
Jr.
he like an old fight announcer? Or
Nah, he's pretty old, I guess.
like Muhammad Ali era?
No. Current era.
Oh yeah. I just know the Michael Buffer.
Jimmy Lennon Jr.
It's a little
Hangman.
disappointing we don't have Mike Chioda back, unfortunately.
How come?
Well, I guess he was just there that 1 week, perhaps.
Oh. Hangman and the hair guy of FTR. I still don't know. They're different. I was starting to figure it out in WWE, and then they changed their gimmick names to Dax and Chase or Cash and
Cash.
Wheels. Dax
Cash
and
is with
Cash?
hair. That's right.
Cash has hair. Dax has no hair.
That's how you do it.
Sounds like a children's book. Cash has hair. Dax does not.
It's Cash Wheeler
Yeah.
and Dax.
Right.
Dax
Harwood.
Sprite. Dax Horowitz.
Harwood?
Harwood.
Yeah.
Mr. Harwood.
Dax Harwood. The guy from the Seinfeld.
The movie theater?
The Alex.
Yes.
The Alex movie theater.
Misplaced his
Mr.
glasses.
Harwood. His name is Dax Harwood.
Ah.
What kind of name is Dax Harwood?
Don't any eat old hot dogs now, Dax. You want to talk about John? You want Seinfeld?
Again, Seinfeld was a long time ago. I don't remember every little bit.
I remember every little bit.
I watched it growing up. I watched first run episodes.
Yeah, I watched.
You
a
have
lot
no
of
excuse,
Seinfeld.
John.
Oh, Hangman and
98,
Kenny.
97 was a long time ago.
Hangman and Kenny working together now.
And what were you doing? Nothing.
There was reruns though,
Watching
you
Raw.
know. Yeah, it was, Raw
Yeah,
was
so
only
was
on-
I. It was on like TSN, like on Tuesday afternoon.
Raw was only on once a week then. I hear the battle cry.
Didn't even get SmackDown.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready for this?
I got UPN back then. Although UPN
did?
was 99, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Wow. Springboard axe handle by Kenneth Omega. What are those pants he's wearing? Kenny always has some sort of video game gear. John, you know the nerdy video games. What is that shit? Final Fantasy, some sort of game with like, all the people that look the same. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like
You know
a
those
direct
games?
reference? His tights usually? There's like direct references.
You know those games with like all the anime characters and like all the people look the same. The men look like the women, and they just have the same anime, like that pointy face. You know?
Yeah.
You know
It's a
those
Final
games?
Fantasy game.
Yeah, John, is it from one of those games?
I have no.
Metal Gear or something? Oh, Hangman. Yeah.
I'm trying to look at
Probably something like Final Fantasy, but
Yeah.
I don't know which one exactly.
Hangman with a really nice running shooting
Looks like a
star.
face on the side of his pants, like someone wearing a mask.
Who? Kenny?
On Kenny, like there's like a green face.
I don't know what it is.
Some kind of green face.
It's not Animal Crossing, I don't think, or Super Mario.
Maybe it's like a Black Panther or something.
I don't think it's Black Panther.
It's not a video game, but still
Oh,
kind of.
did Hangman just do an atomic drop?
Yes, he did.
Nice.
Old school.
Hangman's a hell of a wrestler. Future AEW World Champion.
Well, who's it going to be, Hangman or Kenny?
Hangman takes it off Moxley.
No, I think Kenny probably should. Or, I don't know. It's
Depends
good.
which direction they go. Either
Yeah.
one. It could be either one of them.
Hangman would be cool.
Well, you got to get through this match first, though. Got to get rid of those tag team titles.
Yeah, I think they will. I think FTR wins here, right?
I hope so, but everyone seems to be saying FTR is going to win. Like, even the commentators are saying it. So, like, if it seems too obvious, then maybe they don't win.
Yeah.
Because Kenny and Hangman are the ones that have been having all these problems. FTR, they're on the same page, right?
Right.
So you would assume that they would win FTR because they're the tag team that's getting along, whereas Kenny and Hangman, they can't seem to get it together. So they are expected to lose. They've been longtime champions. They're expected to lose. FTR is the new hot team on the block. You know, they're expected to win. There's a lot that would point you to Hangman and Kenny losing here. And a lot of people see Hangman and Kenny as like a tag team with two singles guys that are just a tag team for now and will eventually break out and be in the singles division. So you figure it's only a matter of time. And I think a lot of people are even surprised that it's gone on this long, right? Like, I'm a bit surprised that Kenny and Hangman won the tag team titles. It was surprising when they won. And if you think about how long they've been a tag team and how long they've been champions, it's kind of like, wow. I didn't really see them having this long of a run. They've had a longer run than SCU, the first champions. Right? SCU's a real tag team. And they were the first tag team champions. They dropped it to Hangman and Kenny. Hangman and Kenny have had a much longer run than SCU had by, I'd say, double the amount of time, at least, right?
Something like that.
Has it been a year?
Has it already?
Well, they won it on the Jericho Cruise, right? Didn't they not?
That was like
So when was that? I think it was last October. Right? September, October?
I feel that
Almost.
Jericho Cruise was like, was it the beginning of the year? I want to say January.
Well, I'll try and tell you when exactly they won the tag team titles. January. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they beat them in January of... Oh, this year. Oh, it hasn't been that long. Well, 6 months. Hasn't been quite a year.
Longer than expected.
I mean, almost 8 months, or 7, 8 months, right? February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. We're in September here. It's been 7 months, almost 8 months. That's a long run for anybody in pro wrestling, right? There's the abdominal stretch by Cash, Dax.
They
Dax.
tried to
Cash
trick the
has
ref.
hair, right? No, Dax has hair. No, Cash has hair.
Cash has hair.
Yeah, Cash with
Right.
the abdominal stretch.
They just tried to trick the ref because I'm going to call him Scott Dawson because I don't know what his name is. Scott
Okay.
Dawson had the abdominal stretch on. Then while the ref was doing Kenny, he went like this to mimic a tag. And then
But the
Cash came in and it was like, hey, wait a second, I didn't approve this.
Yeah, the ref caught it.
So
No tag. They're trying to do fake tags, FTR. They're cheating. And now they got the referee distracted and they're attacking Hangman outside the ring, the illegal man, the bald FTR. I've given up as well and trying to figure out what their names are. Dax. Dax kicks Hangman. Now Dax is the legal man. So they've been tag team champions for like 7, almost 8 months. Which is the good part of a year. That's a pretty long time in pro wrestling.
especially nowadays, it's an eternity and weekly.
Yeah. Like, when did Moxley
Well,
win the world title? Are they the longest
February.
reigning champions in AEW? They are, right?
They are, yeah. Because Sheeta won Double or Nothing, right?
Mm-hmm. I guess. I don't know. Who cares? Who'd Sheeta beat it?
Okay.
Nyla
She beat Nyla?
in like a
That's
hardcore
right.
match or something, I think.
Who was
No-
the first
no DQ
champion?
or whatever, yeah.
Riho was first champion?
That's right.
And then Nyla, and now Sheeta, right?
Right.
They haven't done well with the rollout of that division. Good matches, good wrestlers, but heat, storylines, they haven't been very well developed. I don't know why they don't do more women's stuff on Being the Elite to try and help them out. Give them a little more exposure. They're not giving them a lot of talk time on the television show. The only women that get to talk on the TV show are Britt Baker and Big Swole.
And Brandy.
We never hear from Sheeta. Like, does Sheeta even speak? I guess she doesn't speak English or whatever, but goddamn, figure it out. Get a message across.
Wasn't Vicky Guerrero supposed to be like around more?
Well, she's Nyla Rose's manager.
Can't be multiple people? Just kind of have a little stable?
I'm not against it. I like Vicky. Oh, Kenny Omega with the Terminator dive on the FTR. Kenny! Kenny!
Come
Look at that dive.
to leave.
Look how beautiful that is, goddamn.
You know, Terminator.
I don't think I've ever seen Terminator, to be honest. I just know the dive and the crowd thing. Oh, what a drop kick from Kenny Omega. Missile drop kick on the hair FTR.
Which is Cash.
Whatever. It doesn't matter what his name is. His FTR name was bad, and his revival name was bad, and his FTR name is bad too. Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, they just powerbombed Kenny. Oh, and German suplex Kenny. Oh, now they're trying to pin Kenny. Oh, Kenny kicks out.
I think Hangman made
It
a
looked
save
like
there.
Hangman was trying to save it, but couldn't quite get there. Maybe he was supposed to save it, but couldn't get there, so Kenny had to kick out. I don't know. That was weird. Because Hangman was kind of reaching there, but he couldn't quite. I don't know. Oh, Kenny.
Kenny!
Ooh. Big kick, big knee from Kenny. It's Kenny versus both of the FTR guys right now. I don't like how when
Hangman's
there's
down.
two guys in the ring, the referee's just like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Here's Hangman. Gets the tag in. Now it's 2-on-2. Kenny and Hangman. FTR. Everybody's in the ring. Referee's not counting anybody. He's kind of telling people to leave.
Oh.
Nice German suplex by Kenny and Hangman
Ho.
on Dax, and now a power bomb on Cash and a big knee. Just a
Near
two.
fool.
Kenny and Hangman get going as a tag team, start hitting, tag team moves. It's really fun to watch.
They get creative.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good tag team. Oh, the buckshot, V-trigger. No.
Oh, no.
FTR stops it. They were setting up their finisher there, but the FTR was ready. Uh-oh, what are they going to do to Kenny? Kenny's been taking most of this match, right? Like, Kenny's taking the heat here. Hangman hasn't been in it that much.
Yeah, but I think it might be time for him on now. Like, they might give a heat now to Hangman.
That makes sense. They're taking Kenny up for a superplex. Cash has got Kenny up on the top rope. Oh, Kenny tosses him off. This is a good match.
That dastardly Dawson.
Because I thought FTR was going to win, but there's a part of me that thinks, oh, maybe Kenny and Hangman might win. I'm invested in this, I care about this. I'm not sure who's going to win. And even though I predicted FTR, there are moments in this match where I think, oh, maybe Kenny and Hangman are about to win here,
Yeah. Look at
This is good.
Right.
This is doing what it should do so far. I'm really enjoying this.
Ah.
Ooh. Yeah, Shivani's talking about how long
there's
Kenny's
a
been up on the
tag.
top rope. He has been up on the top for a while. Oh, superplex on Kenny, and now a big splash to Kenny for a near fall. Just two there.
Kenny!
Kenny survives. Showing Kenny taking the Revival's best stuff here. This is good. They sold tickets for this thing. Like limited tickets, but they sold tickets to fans for this thing.
Yeah, how much they cost?
Yes.
Think a lot?
Don't know.
I want to say it was like $200.
I'd pay for it. If I lived in Jacksonville, I'd pay a couple $100
Where
to go to
you
All
sitting?
Out.
They're
Who
far
cares?
away.
It looks like very far out.
Oh, who
Yeah, they are
cares? You
very
get to
far.
be at All Out. You get to be one of the few. Oh, Brainbuster on Kenny from Dax. Or is it Cash? I still can't remember. Oh, DDT from the Cash Man. Kenny. Oh, Poison Rana on Cash from Kenny Omega. That was awesome. God damn, Kenny Omega. Oh, Tiger Driver. Oh, my goodness. Kenny Omega's giving everything. He's hitting these guys with the big moves. Yes. This is very good. Wow. What a maneuver by Kenny Omega. This guy is so damn good.
Oh. Calling for the V-trigger.
Kenny going for it. V-trigger. Oh, picks Cash up. Kenny Omega.
Oh, no.
Oh, going for the one-winged angel, but Cash escapes. This match is all Kenny.
Oh, no. Is this the Shatter Machine?
Oh, dragon screw on Kenny. Another dragon screw on Kenny. They're working the leg of Kenny Omega, the Revivals.
Indian Deathlock.
Oh, yeah, they're putting on a reverse figure four on Kenny.
I believe this is how they beat the best friends in that gauntlet match.
Yep. This is a very good match. This is solid professional wrestling right here. Good story, good wrestling. There's Vicky Guerrero. She's in the front row there with Nyla Rose.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're not seeing her. Like, she debuted with Nyla Rose. I think it was, on TV? Right, on Dynamite. She was like, I'm going to have a new manager.
Yeah, and then
she came out.
Yeah, it was there too. Or
No, that was another thing. But Vicky came out and like revealed herself as the manager. And that's the last time we saw Vicky on AEW Dynamite. That was like over a month ago.
Isn't that great theme song?
Yeah. Excuse me. Tremendous theme song. And I haven't heard it since. I guess they've been on Dark or whatever, but come on, man. How do you debut somebody and then not have them on TV? No follow-up.
Well, I think the problem is when you had so many injuries in the women's division, you didn't have anyone else for Nyla Rose to really wrestle, so that's why you haven't seen her.
There's nothing else for Nyla Rose? I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Can't you just let Vicky cut promos? Or like he was saying before, like, let Vicky have a stable of people. Give her somebody else to work with, not just Nyla.
I think the problem is there's a lot of managers, and they don't want like everyone having a manager.
They should, though. People forget, wrestling in the 80s, everyone had a manager.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just Bobby Heenan. Captain Lou Albano managed like 6 different guys. Jimmy Hart, Johnny Polo, other guy, Scary Sherry,
If you watch like WrestleMania 3, pretty much the only guy who didn't have a manager
Slick.
was Hulk Hogan.
You
know?
And the Hulkamaniacs, he was, and we had Jimmy Hart sometimes.
It's true, yeah, but like it's true. And in one era, like everybody had a manager, pretty much.
It was a good era.
And in the women's division, pretty much nobody has a manager. Nyla Rose has Vicky, but nobody else really has a manager. It's everywhere else where people have managers, but.
And they should have managed the women's division because for so long women were thought of as only like managers of valets. So no, the women now have their own managers and valets,
And they're also women.
Yeah.
So what?
It's all, they're all in it together.
Yeah. I don't know. Vicky having a few more people under her wing wouldn't be so bad. Give you a reason to have more Vicky.
Well, they already have enough factions too, though.
Do they though?
No women's factions though.
It was the Nightmare
You got the
Collective.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a tag team.
And that folded.
It's not a women's faction. It's 2 women that are part of a larger faction that...
the Nightmare Sisters now.
Yeah, the Nightmare Sisters, Brandy and Allie, they're part of that group, but like they're outnumbered by the men in that group because you got QT, you got Goldust, you got Cody, you got Matt Cardonas, They're outnumbered.
Oh, Matt Cardonas from LA.
Yeah. Anyways, Matt Cardonas, he's outnumbering these people. So then you have Allie and Brandy. They're just kind of there. How about a faction of like 3 or 4 different women? Make the women's division more interesting. Britt's got Rebel, that's good. But like Big Swole has nobody that wants to back her up. She's got no friends.
She has a Little Swole.
Who's Little Swole?
You got to watch the Women's Cup next time.
I refuse.
Ah.
I refuse to watch AEW Women's Tournament for nothing on YouTube. The winner of that tournament got what exactly? AEW decided to have a women's tag team tournament. They don't have women's tag team championships. They don't have a women's tag team division. And since that YouTube tournament that lasted like 3 weeks, they haven't had a single women's tag team match. What does that tell you about AEW women's tag team division? Why the hell would I watch a tournament with no point to it? The winners got nothing. They don't have a tag team division. I'm not watching that. That was stupid.
They didn't get prize money.
I mean, maybe they got a trophy or whatever, but like, who gives a shit? They haven't had a single women's tag team match since because they don't have a division. It was just a thing to do because, I don't know, heels and whatever, AEW heels.
Or whatever that is.
Yeah. Silly.
Well, I found it just helped show new talent that we hadn't seen yet in AEW.
And we haven't seen since.
Well, DeMonte's still there, right? And Evilise, like, she's still there. We haven't seen them wrestle that much.
Oh my God. Hangman with a swanton off the top to the outside on both the Revivals. Taking a big spill there. That looked heavy. Who the hell is Diamante?
The team that won the tournament.
Diamante. You call her Demented? Demented?
Yeah, Demented. Yeah, Demented's a good name for it, yeah.
So Diamante and Evilise won the tournament. Who cares? Have we even seen them since? I think I saw them on one Dynamite match, and I was like, well, I don't know. I think I saw Evilise wrestle somebody on Dynamite, and it wasn't very good.
Well, they're trying. I'll give them credit for that.
You get no brownie points with me. You get points for winning. You don't get points for trying. Fucking win. Give me a solid product. I'm not gonna give you goddamn points for trying.
Results.
Give me goddamn results.
Wins, losses. This match is starting to grow a little long in the tooth.
You know why? 'Cause Kenny's not in the ring anymore. Have you noticed that it slowed down and got a little bit more boring and not so exciting now that Hangman's in there taking the heat from Revival? But when Kenny was in there, it was a little more exciting.
And it felt like they were getting towards the end, too.
Well,
The Revival doing
false finishes.
Revival doing diving headbutts on Hangman. Diving headbutt is a very dangerous move in pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that's done a diving headbutt, bad things have happened. Chris Benoit. Daniel Bryan used to do it, but he had to stop because he had concussion issues that almost ended his career. Put him on pause for 4 years. Doesn't do the diving headbutt anymore. Harley Race used to do the diving headbutt, and he carried a gun everywhere he went. So, draw your own conclusions from that.
Well, you can just be a crazy person.
Oh, jeez.
Kenny. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I don't know what you call that. It was like a doomsday bulldog on the outside of the ring that Kenny just took from the FTR.
It's probably better to fall forwards than backwards in that situation.
This is why it's more fun to watch Kenny take a beating, because Kenny takes these ridiculous bumps, like Hangman's all right and he can sell and whatever, but as far as bumping and taking big moves, not many people better than Kenny Omega. So when he's in there taking the moves, he's like, yeah, give me this, give me that. And it's like, oh my God. Hangman can bump.
Goodness.
I'm not saying Hangman can't bump. I'm just saying, this match is definitely better because of Kenny. Oh, they do the same move to Hangman here inside the ring.
Well, that used to be the Steiner's finisher.
Right. I know I've seen that before. Of course, Matt Hardy told us you cannot win a tag team match unless you perform a move invented by the Steiners, the Road Warriors, or the Acolytes, or the Hardys or something, right?
I think
Wasn't
he
that
just said 3.
Yeah, or the Acolytes, right? It was Steiners, Road Warriors, or Acolytes. If you steal one of their moves, use it as a finish. That's how tag team matches are supposed to end. Classic Matt Hardy. Still won't die. Oh, we saw a little bit of Revival ass as Hangman. Oh my God! Was pulling his shorts on the top rope. Hangman just did a moonsault fall away slam off the top
Into
rope
the pin.
into a pin.
Yeah.
Like, that was insane. What a maneuver.
Did like a backflip while holding a man.
Yeah, he had him on the top rope, holding him in like a, body, like power slam position, and he did a goddamn moonsault and slammed him on a moonsault.
He had a look on his face after, like, I did it.
Like, it's one thing being Hangman doing that move. It's another thing being Cash Revival, like, in another man's arm, standing, 10 feet in the air, and trusting him to do a backflip and land you safely on your back. And Hangman did it.
Oh,
Pretty impressive strength. Pretty impressive athleticism.
Oh, no.
Oh, Kenny. Cash falls out of the way. Kenny hits his V-trigger on Hangman. Hangman goes down. Kenny's trying to revive him. Kenny has accidentally hit Hangman with a big knee to the face. Hangman's in trouble. Uh-oh. Harwood. Which one's Cash? Oh, so Dax is the guy with the hair?
No, Dax is the bald one.
So who's
Right.
Harwood?
Dax Harwood.
Oh, they do a spike pile driver on Hangman Page.
Oh!
Only a 2 count. Hangman
First
kicks
time
out.
someone's kicked out of that.
Tully Blanchard thought it was over. He was celebrating, but it's not over. Hangman's still in it. Hangman kicked out. Kenny's trying to get him to wake up. Revival trying to put him away.
Oh!
Oh, a second spike pile driver on Hangman.
Kenny!
That should do it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's over. I like that finish. That makes sense, You hit him with your finisher. He kicks out just barely. Just fucking hit him again. Won't kick out the second time. They just go right to it. All business. They do it again. And it works. That's a very good match. Top notch. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I liked it. I thought that was very good.
Fear the revelation.
FTR, new AEW Tag Team Champions. They just beat Kenny Omega and Hangman Page. Kenny and Hangman have held those titles since January of this year. Nearly a 8-month reign ended now by the Revival. Formerly the Revival, now FTR. Former WWE Tag Team Champions. Now AEW Tag Team Champions. The first ever team to hold tag team titles in the WWE and in All Elite Wrestling. Facts.
The Rhodes brothers never held the AEW belt, so
They didn't.
trying to think anybody.
Well, there's only been
Yeah.
the FTR now the third ever AEW Tag Team Champions. SCU haven't held any championships in the WWE. Kenny Omega and Hangman never worked in the WWE. Of course, the Revival in the WWE were tag team champions, I think, on SmackDown, Raw, both.
Yeah, a couple
NXT as well. So the first team to be WWE Tag Team Champions and also AEW Tag Team Champions. The Revival toasting with a beer, leaving beer for their fallen friend, Hangman Page, after the loss. Hangman can't believe it. Kenny's mad.
What's he got there? That chair?
Kenny's got a chair. So the Revival are leaving.
Oh, it's like a table.
Oh, it's not a chair. It's like a little table thing. Kenny's got a table thing.
Uh-oh.
And I think he's going to attack Hangman here. Kenny looks mad. Whoa. FTR new tag team champions. They are gone. Kenny is in the ring. He's got a little, like a TV tray table.
He's acting insane. He's talking to himself.
And he's looking mad. And he looks like he wants to hit Hangman with it. But will he do it? No. He throws it away. He can't do it. He can't do it.
Hangman, he is my friend.
Oh. Hangman goes to hug Kenny to hold him up. And Kenny sidesteps him and just kind of pushes him down and lets Hangman fall flat on his face, beaten, bruised, maybe unconscious.
Oh.
Kenny just kicked a beer at a camera, and it landed right in the camera. Got the camera lens all wet. Kenny not there for his friend. Didn't hit him with the table thing, but also didn't hold him up when he went to lean on his friend. Kenny said no, tossed him aside. By God.
It doesn't make Kenny look like a good person.
Well, no, Kenny's a heel now. Oh, and we're following Kenny backstage through the gorilla position of AEW all the way backstage. Oh, the Young Bucks are there. They want answers from Kenny. They're following Kenny.
Shouldn't they be happy?
I don't know.
Kenny's saying he's done. With what exactly?
Kenny says he's done. Telling the Bucks to come with him, saying it's time to go. Kenny's mad, and the Bucks are there with him. They want to talk to Kenny. They want to work it out. Kenny's mad. Kenny wants to leave. Kenny is leaving.
Yep.
He's getting in the back of a black SUV, and he is leaving.
What about his stuff in his bag?
He wants the Bucks to come with him. Of course, they have to. They have to be there for the show. Kenny doesn't. He's leaving straight from the ring in his ring gear into a car, and he is driving away. Kenny says it's time for a cleaning. And the Young Bucks are like, yeah, shower. But you know what he's talking about. The cleaner, mean Kenny, angry Kenny, violent Kenny, aggressive Kenny, cleaner Kenny is coming back. Wow. Kenny wanted the Bucks to come with him, and they don't go with him. They stay at the arena. Kenny leaves the building. Upset. I like it. Good little angle there after the match.
Kind of comes off as a bit of a sore loser, but
Yeah, well, he's going to
Like
be
you
a
said-
heel character, John. So
I'll be right back.
if it leads to that,
yeah, right.
it's fine.
Yeah, we'll see. I think that's where we're going, but we'll see. Mimosa time. This is the co-main. They're doing co-main here.
Well, it's been long enough. We should be at co-main by now.
Alistair Overeem got the win over Augusto Sakai in the 5th round in the main event of the UFC tonight. TKO win over Sakai. That's pretty funny. Fred was texting me during the fight. Fred from Ringside Report MMA. We previewed the fight, Overeem and Sakai. And the text started 15 minutes ago saying, Dave, you should start believing in Sakai. I feel like you dissing him so much affected me picking him. And then he goes, Reem back into it, gave first 2 rounds to Sakai, but now Reem seems in control. Sakai looks gassed. Nice win for Reem. He looked good in late rounds. And I just replied, told you. Never doubt me. He's like, he was doubting Sakai at the beginning. Well, before the fight, I was like, who is Augusto Sakai? He fought Andrei Arlovsky. He beat him by split decision in like 2018 or whatever. If you're only beating Arlovsky by split decision at this point in the game, you're not a guy I want to see in a main event of a UFC. And that was just the point. Like, if you can't knock out Arlovsky, I don't want to see you in a UFC main event because you're not a legit top 10 threat. And I didn't believe in him beating Overeem. And I said as much on the show. And Fred was like, believing me on Thursday when we did the show. But now he was doubting. Excuse me. Until the later rounds, where Overeem took over and won. Alistair Overeem, nice win over Augusto Sakai in the main event of the UFC tonight. Told you all on Ringside Report MMA this past Thursday. I think Sakai might have been a slight underdog. I don't know. But it was close there. I took Reem and I took OSP. OSP was the underdog, I know that. And he won, so 2 for 2 in my picks for UFC Fight Night tonight. AEW All Out. My son is like, 6 for 7 on his picks? He picked the Revival to win, and they won. He's killing it. 3 years old. He's a wrestling genius.
I don't know who he had for this match, though.
Orange Cassidy.
I don't know
He
about that one.
loves Orange Cassidy. My son thinks Orange Cassidy is the best. Like, my son, he wants me to play Orange Cassidy's music, and then he just wants to walk around the house with his hands in his pockets. That's how over Orange Cassidy is with my son. I'm telling you. He loves Orange Cassidy. Oh, you got yourself a drink.
Yeah.
Little pee break.
I'll get you back for your generosity.
Little pee break, little drankski. I see what's going on here. So, yeah, my son loves Orange Cassidy. He definitely pick the orange one to win this Mimosa Mayhem.
He does. I love seeing him walk around with his hands in his pockets.
It's hilarious. He does the Orange Cassidy
He
impression.
does the face very well, too.
Yeah. He's like one of those little Orange Cassidy kids. You know, like those kids that dress up like Orange Cassidy? That's my son. That's what he wants to do. It's pretty funny. I don't understand, but Orange Cassidy is for the children. Something about Orange Cassidy kids really like.
He's a cartoon character. He's like a very cool guy, but like he's also friendly and accessible.
And he can like flip around. He's like a nice guy. Yeah. He is for the children. And Jericho is for the adults, god damn it. Because he calls everybody a piece of shit. Orange Cassidy, you piece of shit.
A baseball bat?
Jericho's got a bat. He's cutting a promo.
Was he Sting?
No, he's had that bat for a while.
Has a name.
Yeah, what's it called?
I can't remember. I want to say Cliff.
Batty the Bat? Batty Boy? I can't say that, I don't think. That's okay. You know, Batty.
Yeah.
Batty the Bat? Batty the Boy?
No, it had an actual name.
I'll say John gets.
That's all right.
Probably like
Yeah, it does have a name.
Clarence. My name is Clarence.
Isn't it, what's the potted plant called?
Mitch.
Yeah, it's Mitch the Bat, no? Mitch the
more
Bitch.
clever.
That's a band name. The Orange Cassidy Experiment.
So,
Okay.
I don't get it.
Yeah, like some kind of like, progressive band. Their songs like 20 minutes psychedelic. We're the Orange Cassidy Experiment.
We don't listen to the same kind of music, obviously.
Alright. It's kind of psychedelic.
So how is this Jericho promo? Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's nothing special. He's just saying he's going to beat Orange Cassidy. Oh, there's the tub of mimosa. It has been set up next to the ring. A giant orange pool of there are 2 orange mimosa pools. One on either side of the ring. And here comes the man himself, Orange Cassidy.
They look like 2 giant pots of like nacho cheese dip.
Yeah. Floyd the Bat. Sebastian Aber on the chat says Floyd the Bat. I think he's right. It is Floyd, right?
That sounds right.
I think that's why you thought it was called Cliff. Because when you think Floyd baseball, you think Cliff Floyd.
That's true.
Former Montreal Expo.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Johnny North, like Cliff Floyd.
I didn't think we'd be talking about Cliff Floyd
I
on the
love
show
Cliff
today.
Floyd.
All respect to Cliff,
MLB Network
Cliff Floyd.
analyst Cliff Floyd.
Is he?
Yeah. He's great. It's fun to watch.
He's no A-Rod. Goddamn, A-Rod's a good baseball analyst.
Cliffy's up there. Cliffy and A-Rod would be fun calling a game.
I like A-Rod.
I like Cliffy. He might be a manager one day. Cliffy. Oh, speaking of your son and characters, he can sing this song very well.
He loves singing this song.
Goodis.
S-L-U-L, run away.
I'm becoming.
It's not that part yet.
No, but
Oh, pyro, fireballs. So much entrance activity for Jericho. Is that Christina Applegate?
oh, big hand for Christina Applegate. Oh, Vicky's loving it.
Vicky's singing the song. I'm pretty sure Christina Applegate is at the show. I'm pretty sure that was Christina Applegate singing Judas Under the Mask.
Well, possibly she's done the Jericho podcast then.
I don't know if it actually was Christina Applegate, but it looked like Christina Applegate. Christina Applegate sounds like she was in some sort of scandal about apples.
And for a heel, Jericho's got all the fan signs, it looks like.
Come on, John.
John knows selling that shit.
I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
What did I say?
So the Christina Applegate sounds like she'd have some sort of involved in some sort of scandal involving apples.
Applegate. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime there's a scandal, there she is, Christina Applegate. Justice for Jericho's jacket. She's got a sign. I'm pretty sure that's Christina Applegate. You know, because whenever there's a scandal, like, you know, like Johnny North's penis gate, you know, like the scandal about your penis, Johnny North penis
John,
gate.
why is it called gate when there's a scandal?
He knows.
Let's see.
It's wonderful that my penis apparently is something you guys are obsessed with talking about.
No, there was a
no.
scandal, you know, what you did, you know, a few years ago. We don't have to go into it, John.
Yeah.
You know what you did.
Again, you guys seem to love to dream and talk about it.
We know. We
So I
all
didn't
know.
say
I understand.
Dave and Johnny
I
live,
understand.
John. We all know what you did. It's okay.
So no, John, why are scandals called gate, John?
Because gates open and close.
Oh my God! Really?
Really? You don't know what the origin
He
of calling
knows.
things
He's
something gate?
working. He's working. Oh, code breaker. Johnny knows. He's a political science major. Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
he still hasn't said it though. He still hasn't said the reason.
He knows.
I'm not a crook, okay?
There you go. See, he knows all about it.
That's technically unrelated. Oh.
Well, still, it's Nixon, it's Watergate. You're quizzing Johnny North about some pretty basic shit that he's obviously gonna know.
Did you know?
Good job, Johnny. Don't take that bullshit from him.
You know why it's called Watergate, John?
Talking that yang yang. Who cares? Because
This
it's
is
a
bad
hotel.
man, I guess.
Because it was a hotel.
Thank you.
Okay, the Watergate Hotel is where they broke into the thing and did the stuff. Okay.
That's right.
What are the details? Who knows? Does anyone know? No.
I do.
Does anyone care? No. Who's G. Gordon Liddy?
He
I
tries
don't
to
know.
sell you gold now.
I don't know who that is. Who's Deep Throat? I don't know.
We do know that now.
I mean, I know what it is, but who it is and how it relates to Richard Nixon, I don't know. I don't know about that. All right? But the Johnny North penis gate also related to that. So it all comes full circle.
Oh, circle now. Wow. It's
Circle gate. That's another thing that happened. Gate, where I had a gate, and there was some scandals around that.
like GAIT.
Oh, no. Gate. Gate. And then there's Gatesgate. Bill Gates. We all know about that. Oh, Orange almost fell into the mimosa. Jericho monkey flipped him over the top rope. Orange almost fell into the mimosa. Jericho's got his foot on Orange's neck, trying to drive him in the mimosa.
This is like if like a really serious fight broke out on the set of Double Dare.
What is Double Dare?
One of those like Nickelodeon gross out shows, you know, from back in the day.
John, back to you.
All right, fine.
Well, I'm just gonna say I'm surprised that Hager's not out. He's usually always out for these matches.
Rockhard Jake Hager, he's too embarrassed to come out. He just got beat up by Sonny Kiss tonight. Oh, Jericho throws a table at Orange Cassidy. Not a big table, a mini table. And now he's got like a piece of plastic that if you hit somebody with, it would not hurt at all, but he's going to hit Orange with it right in the head, and it breaks into a million pieces because it's goddamn plastic, and if you hit me with that, it would also break, and I would not feel it because it's flimsy plastic. But it exploded on Orange's head, so that's cool, I guess. You know? You know what I'm saying, though? Like, that thing doesn't hurt.
It's like a stunt.
Not even. Oh, Jericho gets thrown off the little stage. So there's like two little stages built, kind of like mini rings with like a little pool on either side of the ring with mimosa. It's supposedly mimosa. It's probably more orange juice and champagne. Or maybe just water and food coloring. I don't know.
I imagine it's water and food coloring.
Hopefully it's deep enough. I mean, they have to go completely in it, right?
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to do a dive into it. They just have to kind of fall in. It doesn't have to be more than kind of waist deep. And they can kind of sink their feet. I don't think it's super deep.
It would burn your eyes, though, if you get, like...
Unless they have to do
a
a back bump into it. Even then, it doesn't have to be that deep.
I would expect a back bump.
We'll see. Oh, Jericho's got a chair. He hits Orange with the chair. I like that Jericho still has his little bandana around his neck. Most of this match has centered around Jericho and Orange kind of brawling and trying to push each other into the big vat of mimosa. There hasn't been a lot of trying to pin or submit the other, you know? It's like a battle royal, except instead of trying to throw the other guy over the top rope, you're trying to throw him into mimosa, you know? Like, it's almost like a casket match with mimosa. Right?
Inferno match.
Yeah. Like, it's not much of a match. They're not really doing much wrestling. It all kind of hinges on, well, I'm going to try and push you into this thing, and you're going to fight to get out, and then I'm going to push you into the thing, and you're going to struggle, and then you're going to get out. Yeah. And that's, not really wrestling, but, it's a part of wrestling, I suppose. But that's what this match has been so far, right?
Yeah, but you can win this match by pinfall or submission.
Yeah, I know, but they're not trying to do that. Orange went for a Hurricane Rana off the top. Jericho caught him in like a power bomb. Jericho could power bomb him in the mimosa, but instead of choosing to win the match, he chooses to power bomb Orange onto the mini table that has like champagne and ice on it, which is kind of a strange move.
Champagne? What kind?
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters except for the Intercontinental Championship. I guess Jericho was getting punched in the face, so he got disoriented and turned around and just powerbombed Orange into the table, but he was right in front of the mimosa. He could have powerbombed him into the mimosa and won the match, but instead he turns around and powerbombs him in the table, and now he's trying to drag him into the mimosa again. He had his face in it for like a second, but how do you explain that, John? Why, in the story, in the match, why didn't Jericho just drop him into the mimosa and win? Why did he turn around and powerbomb on a table? Because Jericho's a dick and he wants to hurt Orange Cassidy real bad? What's the story there?
Well, it's because he was punching him. Especially if he punched him in the eye. That could make you definitely turn your face.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying it's
believable.
Yeah. Somewhat believable. Oh, Orange hit Jericho with a bucket in the head. He bucketed him. Bucket of glory. Oh, no, it's basket of glory. Right, isn't that the Keith Lee song? Keith Lee has some sort of basket of glory. Basket of glory. Oh, basket of glory. Well, at the beginning it says basket of glory. Right?
Whoa.
Oh, Orange almost got tossed in the mimosa. I know what they really say in the song. I'm just fucking around. Jericho did his kick on Orange off the rope. Jericho.
Whoa.
Oh, Orange rolls up Jericho now. Sunset flip. 2 count. There we go. Now they're in the ring, and they're doing some wrestling. Nice move there by Orange. Referee's got her gloves on, so somebody must be bleeding. Is that Jericho bleeding on his forehead or what?
Or Orange from his back when he landed on the table?
Yeah, his back is a little scratched up, but I saw Jericho's head was a little scratched up too. I'm not sure who's really bleeding though. Nobody's bleeding like buckets of blood, right?
No.
A few scratches here and there.
Just cuts or something.
Yeah,
Jericho.
Jericho's got a little cut on his forehead, but it looks more red and scratched than kind of busted open and gushing. Like, he's not bleeding, really. He's just kind of cut. You know, sometimes when you get a little cut, but you don't actually pour buckets of blood. Most times when you get cut, you know. Oh, Orange Cassidy with like a flippin' stunnery move. What is that? Jericho like goes for a vertical suplex, and then Orange kind of spins around and gives him a stunner. Orange with a attempted DDT, but Jericho counters into the walls of Jericho. The walls. Orange in trouble. This is what, the co-main event?
I do believe so.
They're not going to stick
Can't
with...
imagine it. There'd be something else, and then the main event. That'd
Yeah,
be a
they're
lot.
not going to stick us with some sort of like random match that they didn't tell us about. Here's a match. It's Nyla Rose versus Penelope Ford.
For like
We could get a
15
segment.
minutes.
Yeah. Oh, Orange has a little goblet or pitcher of mimosa that he's taken
it looks
from
like
the
piss.
tub. It does look like piss. It looks quite yellow.
It's got a piss jug.
Oh, and he has
piss
sprayed
jug.
the mimosa in Jericho's face to escape the walls of Jericho, and now goes for a small package. 1, 2. Jericho kicks out. Orange tried to cheat his way into winning.
Oh, Superman punch.
He just hit Jericho with a Superman punch. Hoo-wah!
What's his catchphrase? I
his
show
island.
up and win?
He is the goddamn chief of the island, okay? Show up. Oh, Jericho's foot lands in the mimosa mix. Show up. Show up and win. Just show up and win. Something like that. Fucking Roman. Good promo. SmackDown. Good SmackDown.
Better than Raw, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Big time. Oh, Orange is on the top rope. Oh, Jericho is on the apron right in front of that big tub of mimosa, teetering. But I don't think he's going to fall in. His whole leg went in, so his foot and his leg got to be pretty wet. But your whole
That was
body...
intentional.
I think it was. I think your whole body has to go in for it to count. It can't be like your arms and your legs have to be in. It can't be like just, you know, one part of your body or a foot or whatever. It's like you got to be in that thing. Oh, Orange taking Jericho up to the top rope? Nope. Orange gets tossed off the top. Here comes Jericho. Oh, here comes Orange. Comes back up. Oh, second rope Frankensteiner
nice.
from Orange Cassidy. Yeah, Orange is, he's good. Wow, he threw a kick at Jericho and hit nothing but air there. That looks bad. Oh, and there's a DDT from Orange. Nice little spinning DDT, tilt-a-whirl deal. That kick was bad, though. John, do you see that kick?
I think I'm just about to see that kick.
Totally missed the kick.
The thing is, it's the camera angle. I think he's supposed to miss it like that, but I think the camera angle really exposed it. I think it was supposed to be from the other angle.
I mean, if he connected on it, a kick that fast, it's gonna hurt real bad. You can't really connect on that, but the camera angle, just the way he missed, I don't know. Don't throw it if you're gonna not even connect at all. Throw it where you can connect a bit. I would prefer.
We've been to shows.
Yeah,
we've been to WWE shows and we blatantly see it. Like they completely miss it, but it's the camera angle. It's the illusion.
Yeah, that's it. But at the same time, I think you should have your stuff solid enough where no matter where you're shot from, it's gonna look good. And if you can't do that, well, then don't throw the kick. That's my feeling on it, but whatever. Jericho...
I think you're right.
Yeah. I know I'm right. I'm always right. Jericho hit a nice code breaker. Orange went off the top rope. Jericho answered him with a code breaker for a 2 count. Nice code breaker. Orange took it really nicely. Orange is good, man. He's got good fundamentals, He's just a little small, and I don't know how far this gimmick can really go as far as a main event guy, but he's a good wrestler, You see what he does, and he's got solid stuff. You can tell he knows what he's doing in there.
Thing is, he's popular enough that it deserves to try to be in the main event.
So should he beat Chris Jericho here?
I don't think so. He's already beat Jericho once. I think that was enough.
Whoa, Jericho
Razor's Edge
has got a razor's edge on the second rope trying to drive Orange into the mimosa. Couldn't do it.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jericho is teetering now. Orange hit him with a Superman punch. Jericho's on the second rope outside the ring, right in front of the mimosa. Oh, no. Jericho just fell into the pool of mimosa after a second Superman punch from Orange Cassidy. Jericho has lost again to Orange Cassidy.
Crazy.
Christina Applegate can't believe it. I can't believe it either. Jericho has lost the trilogy to Orange Cassidy. He's fallen into the vat.
Swept.
He's fallen into the vat of mimosa. Yeah, he won the first one.
Oh, no? Oh, yeah?
Jericho won the first one,
did.
but he's lost the last 2 now.
Yes, he did.
Orange has beat Chris Jericho in the Mimosa Mayhem. Come on, man. Really? Well, that's it. Believing Chris Jericho as an AEW World Champion or a main eventer or anything ever again. He must be retiring soon.
You say that, and then next week he'll get a title shot or something.
He'll be 50 in November, man. He just lost to Orange Cassidy. He just lost a series to Orange Cassidy. He just lost a pay-per-view match to Orange Cassidy. This is the biggest pay-per-view loss, biggest upset pay-per-view loss Chris Jericho has suffered since Fandango at WrestleMania.
By the way, the wrestlers, they ate a lot of that too, in the front row. I don't know if you saw that.
When Jericho splashed, they got splashed too. Yeah, it's wet everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Jericho just lost to Orange Cassidy. Oh, that's it for Jericho, man. I don't buy him as a main eventer anymore. What do you think?
I mean, they're building Cassidy up, and Jericho wants to put him over.
Yeah,
That's definitely what he wants to do.
Look, it's a nice move. It's magnanimous by Chris Jericho. You got to respect the veteran putting over the younger talent, and he's definitely tried to put over Orange Cassidy. But at this point, I still don't really believe Orange Cassidy as a legit main eventer. I think that did more to hurt Jericho's value than it did to raise the stock of Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think Orange is fine, but I'm just not buying it. And now he beat Jericho. I don't know, man. I don't see Orange Cassidy beating a guy like Jon Moxley. Like, where's this company going? Is MJF going to win? And then we're going to see, MJF and Orange Cassidy as like the main event title feud? Because you do that, you look like the mini company. You look like the company with a bunch of small guys there running the show. And I don't know if that's what you want to do. You got to have some size in the main event. I'm all for having small guys in the main event, but I'm not for having two small guys in the main event. You got to have I'm not saying everybody's got to be 7 feet tall, but if you're going to have the guy a size of MJF in the main event, you can't have him going up against Orange Cassidy. That just looks weird. MJF against Jon Moxley makes sense. That looks good. Moxley is a guy with some decent size. MJF is not that big. But if MJF is a world champion and he's going up against Orange Cassidy, like, come on. I don't believe Orange Cassidy could beat a guy like Jon Moxley. You really believe in Orange Cassidy as a world champion? I see Orange Cassidy as a world champion, and I think, well, why doesn't Lance Archer just march in there and just whoop his ass? Because that seems like something he could easily do. Skill matters, but size matters too. I don't know. I don't hate Orange Cassidy. I just don't like him beating Chris Jericho 2 out of 3 matches. I think that Jericho still has a lot of life left in him and a lot of value, and I think this hurts his value.
Well, it's his value to lose, right? Like, he wanted to do this, so it's what he wanted.
But isn't it disappointing?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not the end of the world for Jericho, right? Like, he's still great. It's just, he, I guess, doesn't want to be the champion anymore.
I don't think he was going to be the champion anytime soon. I don't know if he was ever going to be the champion again. But now I really am like, before I was like, oh, maybe they could always kind of go back to it. It would always work. But now it's like, well, you can't go back to it. He's no longer an option. He's taken himself out of the discussion, which is fine. He's 50. He's been the world champion. That's fine. But I thought that he could have another 2 to 3 years where he's in the mix as world champion. And at this point,
right,
because he only has 2 to 3 years as a potential world champion, the fact that he's taken himself out of the discussion now means to bring him back is going to take some time. So then if he does come back to that level, he'll have even less time where it's believable and you can actually do it because of his age. So they just killed a good 6 months to a year of Jericho as a legit main eventer by having him lose 2 of 3 to Orange Cassidy, in my estimation. Now, Jericho didn't get pinned or tapped by Orange Cassidy. He did just fall in a tub of mimosa to lose. But he has also been pinned by Orange Cassidy on the way to this match. So I think, at this stage in the game when Jericho only has so much time left, you want to maximize that time. And I thought that he'd have 2 or 3 years left and that you could put guys over in a year or 2. But apparently Jericho's just on the road of putting new guys over now. He's just putting people over because he's maybe on his way out, right? Is he on his way out? Is that it?
I don't think so. I don't think he's on his way out. It's just not the title picture. That's it.
I think this is the beginning of the end for the career of Chris Jericho. Which is okay, man. No one can last forever. It just makes me sad because I want Chris Jericho to last forever. He's so great, That match was good. He can talk. He can wrestle. Like, he's so good, I see no reason why he should lose to Orange Cassidy. I don't even see it as that believable for him to be losing 2 out of 3 matches to an Orange Cassidy. I don't think Orange is there yet.
Well, if he just would have lost this match, that's very believable, especially the way he lost it.
Yeah.
That would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that this was the rubber match, so that's what's kind of off about it.
Unless they have 2 more matches, Jericho wins.
I don't want
2.
to see this again.
I don't want to see it again either, but if you want to rectify it, Jericho could beat him, even it up, and then you have a final rubber match. I don't know.
That's fine.
I guess the only positive in this one is Patrick C. Hamilton says that this match gave him the idea of having a mimosa for breakfast tomorrow. So at least Patrick is having some breakfast ideas. Shout out to Patrick. Here comes MJF. 2 guys in the crowd dancing to MJF's music. They have a sign that says that I am better than MJF. I doubt it. See the look of those guys dancing to MJF's music? You're not better than MJF. Fuck out of here. Main event time. This pay-per-view started 3 hours, 18 minutes ago. Main event time. It's 11:18 Eastern time. We're going to get to the last match here. We'll probably be done before midnight, but this is a long pay-per-view. Over 3 hours.
Not used to pay-per-views being this long.
Yeah. Stay awake, brother. Stay awake. That banana bread knocks you out, too. Yay. What's up?
Well, this should make or break the pay-per-view, I feel. I think it's been okay so far, but this will decide if this is above average or not.
Yeah. So far on 10, what would you give it? Not counting this match.
I'd give it a 6.
What did you give Payback?
A 6.
You think this is as good? Do you think Payback is as good as this? I'd say this is better.
Well,
This has got it.
As of right now?
I'd say as of right now, it's better than Payback.
Well, this is the
Right?
final score.
Yeah,
of
that's
Payback.
like at least a 7.
So
I'd give this at least a 7. What did I give Payback? Like 7?
7.5?
I think I gave Payback like a 6.5. I would give this like
Yeah,
a
maybe a
7, 7.5 so far. On 10, this is all right. And we'll see what the main event does. This main event could be just kind of normal, and this pay-per-view would still be a 7 or a 7.5. It's been solid. It hasn't been amazing, but everything's been pretty good. Everything's been slightly above average. Nothing's been just kind of plain and simple. Everything's been, a step above.
What was that?
Whoa. There was a fan that looked like he tried to jump in there on Moxley as he's coming down. Somebody grabbed him. Moxley stopped for a second to kind of look to see what was going on, but then kept walking. Yeah. I don't know what was going on. There was some fan that tried to get in on Moxley's entrance, and
sure we'll find out about
somebody
that.
in security grabbed him. That was kind of cool.
Well, not cool for Moxley, I imagine, but
Nothing happened to him.
He used to walk into the crowd all the time.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
I feel that was a kid. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel it was.
I thought it was Marco Stunt, actually, at first. I was like, oh, it's Marco Stunt. Oh, my God.
I thought it was somebody doing a run-in.
But that security guard was on the ball.
Yeah, he was right there.
It gotta be.
Good reaction time.
Yeah. Deserves a raise.
That's what security guards probably like most excited to do at events like these. They just stand around, sit around. They want someone to come in and try and involve themselves in the show and get physical, and they love stuff like that.
Did Moxley just do a little prayer in the corner before the match? What was that?
They do like a little.
No, he didn't do that. He just kind of went down and did a thing. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Maybe he's got to
paying tribute to somebody. I don't know.
He's like, good to have you back, Roman.
It's all about Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's about Roman, even AEW. Moxley's like, oh, Roman. Love that guy.
He's so cool now.
Well, as much as I want MJF to win, unfortunately, I think Moxley's got this.
Yeah, I think so too. Moxley retains.
Archer won the Battle Royal. It just makes sense.
Yep, Archer and Moxley I think would be a good match. Haven't they...
They wrestle in Japan?
Yeah, I feel like they have... They did wrestle, right? Wasn't that Moxley's first match in Japan, maybe?
Or that was Juice Robinson, no?
Yeah, it was Juice. Okay. Didn't Moxley wrestle
Did he pick
Archer?
the title from Archer?
Yeah. Yeah, they wrestled in New Japan. It was a very good match. Uh-oh. My AEW feed just crapped out.
Oh, the hacker.
Good time for it to happen now. It's retribution. Oh, there we go. It's just inactive. Just have to press select. Let the TV know we're still watching it. Here we go. It's on. Jon Moxley, MJF, main event. AEW All Out for the AEW World Championship. And they're doing a little chain wrestling here. MJF getting the advantage early on.
We're probably
Headlock
going to see a
takedown.
mixture of wrestling and brawling, I think.
A lot of headlock takeovers from MJF early on. Was this new gear from MJF? That's like American flag trunks. Very like Mr. USA, very patriot. Very patriot from MJF.
Well, it's selling the whole like president gimmick he's doing.
Yeah. It's been good, man. It's been a very good build to this match. MJF has done a tremendous job in making people believe in him and building this match and making this match a big deal. When they first said MJF, Jon Moxley at All Out, I thought, yeah, I don't really believe in MJF. But MJF has made us believe with the tremendous promos that he's been doing this whole way through. There's Lance Archer, who won the Casino Battle Royal. They're showing him. He gets a title shot. He gets winner, basically.
He wasn't watching the TV from the side.
No, he's in the crowd.
That's weird.
It's AEW, man. Makes more sense here. Oh, nice chop from Moxley on MJF. Sends him out of the ring. Solid chop. I left a welt on MJF.
Oh, yeah.
You know about chop welts.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, just imagine the promos back and forth. Moxley against like Jake Roberts. That should be good.
Yeah, that would be good stuff. Again, you know, Jake Roberts is one live microphone away from being canceled from All of Pro Wrestling and AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about busting nuts on Dynamite this past week. It's just a matter of time until Jake says something that crosses the line. Which line he'll cross, I don't know, but
Possibly several.
yeah, probably several in one promo. What it'll just be like, oh my god, that's enough. Like when he
Well,
got on
didn't he
top
hump
of humping and humped
Brandy?
Brandy. Yeah, he humped Brandy and he put his snake on her. It was very creepy. I thought that was going to be the moment where it was like, nope, that's enough, Jake. But no. Oh. Tope by Jon Moxley. Suicide dive. On MJF. That was pretty nice.
I feel Jake, I guess, because of respect, he gets a pass on a lot of things. People don't want to cancel him.
Right. But there's a limit, right? There's a limit to what he can say, so we'll see. I'm hoping he stays around, but you never know.
They don't want bad press.
That's it. There's a limit. And some of the things he says, they kind of border on that limit. He's been all right so far, though.
They are TV-14. This isn't WWE.
Mm-hmm.
You can be a little edgy. It's part of the
Yeah,
program.
you can be a little edgy, but again, there's a limit. I don't know if Jake knows where the line is that he can't cross. So they did some in-ring wrestling, a little chain wrestling. Now they're outside the ring doing some brawling. MJF just got tossed onto a ring barricade there.
Man, I have to say the heel side, like, look like a bunch of dorks. Like, man, the heels look really unimpressive.
Like the ringside crowd, the heel side. Who's even there? Peter Avalon,
Bunch
Nyla
of guys from
Rose,
Dark.
Vicky Guerrero. The babyface side doesn't look much better. It's like Billy Gunn and Griffin.
Griff.
Yeah, but those guys are huge, though. They look impressive, at least.
Griffin doesn't look impressive.
He's got a better physique than most of the guys on the roster.
Yeah, you don't know this guy in AEW? His name is fucking Griffin.
It's terrible. It's a very WWE
It's
name.
the worst name ever.
He's the big Jungle Boy.
Yeah, he looks like Big Jungle Boy. He looks like Jungle Boy, but big sized.
There'd be a better name for him, Big Jungle Boy.
John, what's his real name? Griffin?
Griff Garrison.
Griff Garrison. Okay.
It's better. That's Mr. Mackey.
Who's Mr. Garrison?
He has Mr. Hat. That's right, Mr. Hat. He's the teacher.
Mr.
Mr.
Garrison's
Mackey,
also the president.
Yeah, well, now, but Mr. Mackey's the guidance counselor with the big head.
Who says MK?
Mr. Mackey.
Doesn't
Mr. Garrison has the puppet, Mr. Hat, who controls him.
I haven't watched South Park in a long time. I don't know.
I know, me neither, but
I don't remember.
I stopped after like the movie, I think.
Yeah, me too.
That was a damn good movie.
It's a long time ago.
It's easy, okay. Step one,
The
say
show's
say
gotten better
buns.
since the movie.
Say
Has
kiss
it,
my
though?
buns or your buns hole.
I don't know.
Step
If it,
two, say I should say.
I get it. I get it. You like the music. Oh, Moxley's arm gets dropped across the ring apron by MJF. Hurting the shoulder. He's going to work the shoulder.
You know, Moxley usually in pretty good shape, but I guess he didn't get tanned or anything because he just looks kind of average right now in terms of his physique.
I mean, yeah, he looks in good shape, though. Looks all right.
Hairline's receding.
Well, MJF already said that.
Yeah, what was the line?
Oh, I can't remember now. I just remember he made fun of him, and you could see the look on Moxley's face, like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna go there, huh?" Like he seemed really upset about it.
Is that so taboo? Are you not supposed to mention it? Because like it's fairly obvious. He's been going bald like since he's been Dean Ambrose. He had like the little
Yeah, but
little
nobody-
stringy hair here. It's obviously covering it up.
People haven't called him on it in a promo, though.
No one called him out. Yeah, that's it though.
That's right.
I'm surprised he hasn't shaved his head yet.
It'll happen. Get the Shawn Michaels cut. Shawn Michaels
Shawn
looks more
now.
and more.
Terrific.
He looks more and more like Tully Blanchard every day.
Yeah.
He really does.
Or Paul Ellering, one of those
Yeah,
skinny, bald goatee
Shawn looks
guys.
like one of those guys. Looks like he looks more like Tully. And you see the difference too. Like Tully doesn't look like Tully used to look. You know, Arn Anderson basically looks like what Arn Anderson used to look like. Tully Blanchard does
fatter.
not. A little bit fat. I mean, yeah, but you know, he basically looks like the same guy. Like Hulk Hogan is like, you know, he looks different, but he looks the same as what he was when he was in his prime. Tully does not look like the same man, you know? He looks like a different dude. And Shawn Michaels is starting to look like a completely different man than the man he was when he was the Heartbreak Kid, you know? It's weird. Some guys maintain the look, and some guys just kind of disappear. And you're like, who are you? You used to be who? You know? Hulk Hogan will look like Hulk Hogan forever. But some guys kind of, whatever happens, they age differently.
Age, maybe some injuries. You know, they can't work out some muscles, so they lose some muscle mass.
They don't do good steroids anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say Shawn and drugs. Like, there's a lot of history of that unfortunately
Yeah.
for Shawn.
That's true.
Yeah, he was on the
He's
gas.
on a lot of things.
He was on a lot of
I
things.
mean, I know he's on a lot of the recreational drugs.
I mean, I don't know. He was in some pretty good shape at certain times. I wouldn't put it past him to have been on steroids. He was on everything else. Why wouldn't he do steroids too, right?
Yeah.
Might as well. Once you're on everything else. Sean had some pretty good physique days there.
Mid-90s, yeah.
Yeah.
The boy toy.
Partying as much as he was, I don't know. You know.
But that's it. Like waking up passed out all the time. You don't know where you are. Like you need your friends to make sure you sleep right so you don't puke and die. It's pretty bad.
It's an average Monday, brother.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, it was.
For a lot of guys. MJF working the arm of Moxley, working that shoulder. Moxley falls off the ring apron rolls onto the barrier there, the steel barrier.
I couldn't imagine doing an intense workout hungover. It sounds like the most painful sort of experience. You know, trying to lift like 200 pounds while you have like a splitting headache and you're dehydrated.
It's good to sweat things out.
Yeah, but, oof, stress.
Sometimes you feel sick, and then halfway through your workout, you're like, I feel all the way better now. You know? How many times How many times you start a workout feeling kind of crappy, John, and then like by the midway point through your workout, you're like, oh, I feel better. I'm fine.
Hungover though?
Whatever.
Well, I've never really been hungover.
No, me neither.
That's never happened. But I have felt kind of crummy. That's true. And then working out actually has made me feel better.
Yeah.
But
It's called embracing the grind. It's called fighting through the pain. It's called not being a little bitch. All right?
That's why I don't drink a lot.
It's called being a real fucking man. It's called fighting through pain. That's what we fucking do. If you can't suck in the pain and act like it's not there, you're not a man. I don't want to fucking hear from you. All right? Act like it doesn't hurt. There's MJF selling like a motherfucker. He's bleeding like a stuck pig. What happened to MJF? How come he's bleeding so bad?
I believe he got slingshot into the post.
Oh, okay. Did he blade? I didn't see what, because he's bleeding a lot. It's not the post that
Yeah. Well, that's it. I'm pretty sure he bladed.
Yeah, he must have.
Because there was tons of time of him not being on camera.
Yeah, that's it. It's like MJF disappeared for a while. It's like shots of Wardlow, and then MJF is
Right.
Crimson Mask, bloody.
Right. Well, a little color is needed. It's all right. We haven't seen that tonight yet.
That's true. We were expecting that in the Matt Hardy match, but we got a whole different type of brutality. Can you fucking believe that match?
I just hope Matt's okay.
That was a highlight of the pay-per-view, right? Like, I mean, we've had some good matches on this pay-per-view, but that Matt Hardy thing was like, oh my god. Most shocking moment so far, that's for sure.
It stole the show so far, that's for sure, yes.
Yeah. That was wild. Matt Hardy got speared off a thing. Supposed to go through the tables. Kind of skidded off one table as it broke and smacked his head on the floor. It was crazy.
It was just him trying to get up afterwards, and when he couldn't even stand, that was like, uh-oh, this is really bad.
Yeah.
And then it looked like the match was over.
Yeah, it looked like he was knocked out. Oh.
Well, MJF's got a good Crimson Mask going.
Yeah, MJF is bleeding pretty bad.
You blade? Looks like blade.
Yeah.
Looks like a blade job. It's very clean.
Matt Hardy did get sent to the hospital, by the way. He did go to the hospital, obviously. And I think his wife...
Great.
His wife commented.
Yeah, that must have been horrible for his family to see that. Like, I'm sure his brother, too, to see that. That's hard to watch.
Mm-hmm. So here's Rebby, Matt's wife. These are texts that she sent to Matt, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
So he says, "Love you. Got to hit the football field in just a minute. Start our match. Hope you enjoy." She goes, "I love you. Don't be dumb. What the fuck? You practically cleared that table. What the fuck, Matt? What the goddamn fucking fuck?" So she's not happy about it. And then her tweet was, "Let me be absolutely fucking clear. There is nothing entertaining about a concussion. Shame on everyone in that goddamn building." So
Jesus.
Matt's wife is not happy about what happened there tonight.
So that means maybe finishing the match was inaudible. That whole spot at the end, they were like,
I don't know, but Matt's wife is not happy.
The match stopped, and then the match. Oh, like we'll keep going. That's what it seemed like. What happened?
maybe Matt was like, start the goddamn match. I want to finish it. Maybe in his state of mind.
Well, he couldn't lose that match. That was the problem. He couldn't lose.
But
yeah,
come up with some kind of loophole.
you can see why his wife isn't happy, unless she's working. I mean, she was a wrestler too, so I don't know, but doesn't seem like a work.
She shoots on Twitter a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think she's. I think that's real. She's not happy.
She's very emotional.
Yeah. Well, you would understand, man, if that was your loved one taking that type of punishment. You know, I understand her
completely.
Yeah, she's got kids too there, and they need their dad. I'm telling you, if I was Matt Hardy and I came home, I'd never be allowed to go wrestle again. You know, if I came home and she saw that, my wife saw that on TV, it'd be over for me. I'd be never wrestling again. My career would be over right then and there. I'd have to retire, and I'd be pissed. I'd be like, "Come on," and she'd be like, "No, stay home, you fucking idiot."
Well, I just hope Matt's gonna be okay. Like, hopefully it's not a severe concussion, because like who knows how long he's gonna be out for now.
Yeah. Could be a while.
Like that's the really sad part about it. Like, yeah, he won the match, but like he still might leave AEW just because like he has to take time off now.
Yeah, who knows how severe the injury will be. Seems like a concussion.
I don't know how they let them just slam each other on concrete like that. I thought they would have had some kind of...
To me, what was worse was that
place.
they let him stand back up, and he was like wobbly on his feet, and he fell down and hit his head again on the concrete.
Yeah.
Like he was knocked unconscious, and then there was a second time when he fell, and he smacked his head again, and
like
that's even worse.
And
then he just kind of fell, and his head went crack again.
Then the
And
doctor stepped in.
It's like, God damn, man. You know, the first time you get knocked out is bad, but if you take another concussion, another blow to the head after you've already been knocked out, it's so much worse. It's so much more damage. And the fact that second smack on the ground made me think, like, oh, this is weird. This doesn't seem like part of the show. Just the way he fell and the way his head actually hit the floor. I was like, well, have they gimmicked the floor somehow? What the hell? But then when the match continued, you're like, what?
It looked more like a World Star Hip Hop video.
MJF's got a Fujiwara armbar working on John Moxley. Continues to work that arm.
Cross his ankles.
That's his whole thing. And of course, Moxley's got to figure out a way to win this without his paradigm shift DDT, because as part of this match, it is banned. He's not allowed to use his finisher. What happens if he does use his finisher, though? Does he get disqualified
and stripped
and retain the title, or does he get stripped of the title?
Probably get stripped.
Yeah, it was never really made that obvious, right?
Oh, usually they do say
He did try for it, but the referee told him not to do it. So I don't know.
Right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what if Moxley does it?
Yeah. It's I don't know.
They haven't said, like, well, if Moxley does do it, he gets stripped of the title. It's just like, well, he's not allowed to do it. You'd figure consequences, but hey. It's just wrestling.
Depends what that contract says, right?
Yeah. Whatever. MJF with like a little kind of slingshotty, teeter-totter pile driver on Moxley. I don't know what you call that. It was kind of a cool move.
He's done it before.
Teeter-totter pile driver.
I like that.
Teeter-totter driver.
Seesaw.
Seesaw driver.
He's actually been using that as the finish, actually. So
Not tonight, brother. I'm not feeling that, brother.
Means we're getting near the end, though.
I mean, we should be getting near the end. This pay-per-view is almost 4 hours deep. Goddamn.
What's up, guys?
Oh, he's trying to do the pile driver again, but Moxley holds on to him and now gonna give him a
Air raid siren.
Is that what that's called?
I think so.
Looked like a Celtic cross. Sheamus had a hell of a Celtic cross on Big E on a fucking windshield on SmackDown.
The car, yeah.
God damn. Nasty. The Mox trying to get the win here. It's main event. It's the world title for AEW All Out here. Is Mox going to get MJF to actually tap in this, John? How do you figure Moxley wins?
yeah, I'm thinking submission. I don't know how. I think it's just going to come out of nowhere.
What do you think? What's the finish? I think Moxley, like...
Roll up.
I think he just hits him
Weak
with...
for a pay-per-view main event.
I think he hits him with some other move, some bigger move.
A bigger move?
Yeah. Submission makes sense too, though. I don't know. Who cares?
I'm going for a roll up. A little small package.
Oh, thumb to the eye with the ref's back turn. MJF thumbs Moxley in the eye. Going for the backslide. Just 2. This is the ref that counted 3 on Dynamite when it was supposed to be a 2 count, right? You see that this week? The ref counted 3?
But they were in the ropes, though, so it didn't really even matter. He shouldn't have been counting, period.
Yeah, but he counted 3 before the match was over.
Right, but like, they were in the ropes. Like, that shouldn't have counted, even if he counted it. He was in the ropes the entire time.
MJF with a low blow, tried to roll up Moxley, couldn't get him. Thumb to the eye, low blow, not enough. MJF is still bleeding quite a bit. Moxley's bleeding a bit too, but MJF is like Crimson Mask, his whole face covered in blood.
Stone Cold style.
Lot of blood there coming from MJF.
Well, it's his first pay-per-view main event, you know. Gotta do your best.
First title shot is a big one. Oh, crossroads from MJF on Moxley. Moxley kicks out at 2.
Wow. People kick out of crossroads all the time.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool if MJF hit the paradigm shift, because like, it's banned for Moxley, it's not banned for MJF.
Makes sense. MJF has sold that it's such a dangerous move. Why wouldn't he try it himself? If it's so dangerous and effective and Moxley can't use it, MJF should use it. Oh, there's Wardlow.
Oh, no. Wardlow.
Oh, he threw the ring at MJF. MJF has the diamond ring. Wardlow has the referee distracted. While the ref's back is turned, Moxley hits the paradigm shift on MJF. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Moxley retains the AEW championship. So Wardlow tried to steal one for MJF. Wardlow jumps on the apron, The referee is distracted by Wardlow. Wardlow whips the AEW diamond ring that MJF won a while ago into MJF. MJF drops it, can't find it. Wardlow overshoots the toss of the ring. Moxley sees him, sees that the referee's back is turned, grabs MJF, hits his banned move, the Paradigm Shift DDT. Referee turns around. Moxley's got him covered. 1, 2, 3. Moxley retains.
It's a good finish.
That was a good finish. I like that. That was clever.
And it continues like Wardlow screwing things up for MJF.
Yep. MJF can go on and maybe have a little feud with Wardlow. You can do the thing where Wardlow breaks off from MJF and goes full Batista style, you know. And now Moxley remains world champion. He can go on and have some good matches, or at least a good match with Lance Archer. That match was pretty good. I like the finish. The finish was really good. Nice, clever finish. A little like whoopsie-doo. You go one way, misdirection that way. Moxley uses the, Wardlow tries to steal it. Moxley uses the ref distraction for his own advantage, hits his finisher that he was banned from using. You use that whole storyline, that whole angle as part of the finish. I think that's a good move. Moxley just gave a middle finger to Lance Archer as he celebrates the World Championship victory. That was a good match. Good main event. Solid. We got the finish we expected. Moxley over. Moxley still champion. That's what we predicted. That's what we thought. But good. Good. Solid. And that's it. That's AEW All Out. No big surprise. No Brock Lesnar. No new wrestler for AEW. I guess Evan Bourne.
Evan Bourne, He made a splash.
Kind of. He made a thud. Not the best debut for Evan Bourne in AEW. He comes in, doesn't win the Battle Royal, does a big splash thud that didn't look so good. So the one surprise they did have wasn't great. But overall, I thought the pay-per-view was good. I'll give it a 7.5. Solid 7.5. Good pay-per-view. Not the best pay-per-view I've ever seen. Not AEW's best pay-per-view. But overall, on 10, what do you all give it? Everybody watching this, everybody watching it right now on the chat, hit me up on the chat. What do you give this pay-per-view on 10? I got a 7.5 on 10. You're giving it a 7.5 on 10?
Mm-hmm.
Big Johnny, what do you think?
I enjoyed that match, so I'll boost it up to a 7.
All right. What did you give Payback?
A 6.
And SummerSlam? I don't remember.
SummerSlam also got a 6 too, I think.
Yeah, roughly in that range. I think it was around 6.5 for me, maybe a 7. Maybe a 6 for SummerSlam, maybe a 7 for Payback. I don't know. It was in that range. This is 7.5. This was definitely better than Payback and SummerSlam, right? Definitely better. Match of the night? I'd say Kenny and Hangman versus the FTR.
That's a tough one.
Well, we're really talking about the Matt Hardy Sammy Guevara match more than anything. So I mean, it might not be the greatest wrestling, but like it got us talking more than anything. We're still talking about it. So to me, that was the match.
And I'll go different from both of you. I liked Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa. I was really entertained by that one. Some good chain wrestling. It was good solid match.
That was good too. I think that's a good sign when we all have different matches of the night. Like, it's a good sign, it's a bad sign. I think it's a good sign in the sense that, all three matches definitely stood out and were good. And I don't disagree with your pick or with your pick, John. Like the Matt Hardy Sammy Guevara thing, yeah, it makes sense. But Kenny and Hangman versus FTR, they had the longest match on the card. It was just under 30 minutes. It was a solid wrestling match, a good tag team match. And FTR came out on top. Like, good story told. Kenny and Hangman as well. Their disagreements that they had during the match. I thought that match was very good. But again, the Hardy Sammy Guevara thing was like shocking, and it made you feel, There were moments in that match, more moments in the Hardy-Sammy match, despite the fact that it was, a third of the length. But it was just more impactful, more moments. But then, Shida versus Thunder Rosa, very good as far as a one-on-one pure wrestling match. So I think there was something for everybody on this. Whatever you were looking for, you got for All Out. I thought it was solid. Derek John, not so impressed. He gives it a 6.5 on 10. Acme Tunes gives it a 3 on 10. He did not like this pay-per-view.
Wow.
So some people liking it, some people not liking it. I give it a 7.5 on 10. I thought it was, what did I give it? 7.5.
7.5.
I thought it was good. I don't think it was as good as New Japan Summer Struggle. I gave that an 8. But I thought it was better than Payback or SummerSlam. So there's that.
Well, to me, I saw 4 matches where I'm like, I thought this was very entertaining. And Payback and SummerSlam, it was just, everything was okay. Or not great. So, like, nothing ever got above that. This, I think there was a lot of good, and there was some bad, though.
Yeah.
7, I think, is a good rating for it.
What was the bad? The Battle Royal?
The Battle Royal wasn't great. The 8-man tag, like, it was a little too long. Didn't need to be that way.
Had its moments.
That's mainly it, I think.
It wasn't terrible, but it was just a little too long. It was 15 minutes, 10 seconds, a little too long. Could have been 8 or 9 minutes and been done with it. The big
I didn't like the movie match.
No, the big swole Britt Baker thing was not that great. Young Bucks against Jurassic Express was okay, but it was just kind of nothing. The Battle Royal wasn't great. Matt Hardy, Sammy Guevara was amazing. Shida versus Rosa was very good. 8-man tag wasn't special. FTR versus Kenny and Hangman was very good. Orange and Jericho was not great. I didn't think it was that great. I didn't think it was terrible. I don't think it was the worst thing on the show, but
A lot of,
Right.
yeah, it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite match.
Right.
Moxley and MJF I thought was better.
Yeah, for sure.
It was one of the better matches on the card. I thought that was very good.
That's surprising.
But I thought the tag team title match was the best. But, yeah, some good matches on this one. Good matches for sure. Acme Toon says this pay-per-view has too much filler. And Lauren Cronish wants to know how my son's picks went. So he picked...
He only got 2 wrong. That's it.
Yeah, he picked MJF and
Thunder Rosa.
But everybody else he got correct. He said Orange Cassidy would beat Chris Jericho. We all said that Jericho would win, and we were wrong.
Yeah.
He said that QT Marshall's team would beat the Dark Order. We all picked Dark Order. We were wrong. He was right. Like, he's good. He said that the Revival would beat Kenny and Hangman.
He was right.
He was right. He said Matt Hardy would beat Sammy Guevara. He was right. He picked Lance Archer to win the 21-man Battle Royal. He picked the Young Bucks over Jurassic Express. Like, what? I'm telling you, my son is a genius.
He's a smart cookie.
Well, the Young Bucks won. That's kind of a safe bet almost, though.
He's
3, John.
He's 3.
You know what a safe bet is?
He told you that Lance Archer would win the
He has
Battle
a book.
Royal.
He has their book. Like, of course he's going to pick the Bucks.
Okay.
A book?
It's a book, a kid's book that he
still.
has. But he told you Lance Archer would win the Battle Royal, and he told you Orange Cassidy would beat Chris Jericho. I'm telling you. You're not giving him
he
credit?
had some very good picks.
Very good picks.
The Bucks. I mean, come on. The kids are always going to pick the Bucks, though.
And they're also going to pick Orange Cassidy.
Johnny North. Child psychologist over here.
Yeah, what are you doing over there? Derek John didn't love the pay-per-view, gives it a 6.5. Acme Tunes gave it a 3. Brian Firth gives it a 10. Or, sorry, 8 on 10.
6.5? Isn't it light?
Oh, no, it's all right, I guess. Acme Tunes really didn't like it, gives it a 3. Brian Firth, 8 on 10. He seemed to like it. Acme Tunes says the only match he liked was a tag team title match. I get that. That was the match of the night for me. Derek John says he fell asleep during the 8-man tag. I get that, too. It was long and boring.
Yeah.
Long and boring. Overall, this
was a long
AEW...
pay-per-view.
Yeah, this AEW pay-per-view was quite long, nearly 4 hours long. But I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was their best pay-per-view ever, but it was definitely better than Double or Nothing. I like the main event here better than the Stadium Stampede.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah, but Cody and Archer was very good from the last pay-per-view, I thought.
Yeah. Was there a match tonight that was better than that?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, for sure. Again, like I'm in agreement with you. I think All Out was better than Double or Nothing, but Double or Nothing did have its moments. It's just that Stadium Stampede for us, anyways, kind of brought it down a lot.
Yeah. But I'm saying, was there a match tonight that was better than Cody and Archer? Was the tag match better?
In my opinion, the tag match was better. I was more entertained by that.
Yeah. All right, Big Johnny. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. I want you to make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and when you do, click the bell so you get notifications every time that we are on. Go to ringsidereport.net. Follow Johnny North on Twitter at NorthGenesis, on Instagram at Genesis Johnny North. Follow me on all the things at Dave Simon MMA. Johnny North and I are here every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. premiering Wrestling Uncensored, a deep look at everything WWE and AEW. Catch the latest episode. Get ready for Raw tomorrow night with Wrestling Uncensored right now on the YouTube channel and over at ringsidereport.net. Ringside Report MMA every Thursday at 8 p.m. live. And our next watch-along will be a UFC watch-along. It'll be UFC 253 Adesanya versus Costa for the UFC Middleweight Championship. That will take place on the 26th of September, so be with us for the next watch-along. In the meantime, ringsidereport.net is where you need to be. For Johnny and Ben, I'm Dave Simon, and this has been the AEW All Out Watch Along. See ya.